Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
6.5, and here come the Lions. Botting drives in. Another nice shot off the glass, put back by Bresky. He'll try again, and on the third chance, he puts it down.
You're seeing that height from Bresky really play a factor in these rebounds and off the glass here early.
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, expert analysis, and top-notch production.
Meyer has it on the right wing up top now to Drinkwine. Pump fake, thought about the three, doesn't take it, looks around for some help and gets it to Landon Baker. Baker, pass inside, Meyer on the block. Nice jumper from Talon Meyer. He's got all four for Mayville, cuts the lead back to 8.
On the steal from Judkins, he goes baseline, shovels it underneath, kicked out to Talon Meyer. Meyer spins once, kicks it out here to Promersberger. Hands off to Middlestat on the right wing. He's got a three. Emerson Middlestat starts the game off strong for Mayville, and they lead it first on the Quest Interiors scoreboard.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal, Oil, and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Face Heating, Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth with Jeff's live stream, providing game day coverage.
Good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome to the Fond du Lac Blue Line Family Ice Center. It'll be a great game today between the number 2 team in the Eastern Shores Conference taking on the number 4 team in the Fond du Lac Warbirds. The Warbirds picked up a big-time win last night over ECA, a 2-0 win for them over the Stars, so a good win for them. It's a big, timely win. You know, anything at this time of the year is a big win. You get that those late season wins. You know, get yourself ready for the playoffs. It's exactly what you need, and what you need it about this time and the right time of the year. Welcome into the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. Back here with Justin Schwartzmiller, Jacob Haney, and Makai Ackerman. All three of us here today. Should be a good one and a doubleheader. We got the girls' game to start between the Warbirds and USM. The Warbirds come in 10-6-3 against the 11-8 USM Wildcats, and an 11-8 team that it's a very good 11-8. They play a very tough competition. The same with the Warbirds. This conference is a very tough conference with Bay Area, USM, Lakeshore Lightning, and the Warbirds all at the top. The Warbirds went to a shootout with Arrowhead. Fox Cities was a tight game, as well as Brookfield. We'll have more on the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show after these messages.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy to pre- and post-orthopedic surgery to work-related and sports injuries, the staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to your treatment, recovery, and return to the lifestyle you're looking for. With locations in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein, Back in Action has a one-on-one approach that's second to none. Learn more at backinactionrehab.com.
Whatever it takes.
AirTech delivers whatever it takes service to take care of you. Bryant and AirTech Heating of Fond du Lac.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
At Burke, our mission is simple. We want to bring play that moves you to communities around the world. Our skilled team, from welders and CNC operators to illustrators and 3D designers, work together to create places where kids can explore, play, and dream. Want to be a part of something special? Visit burkecareers.com and apply today.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality.
Each week, Lens Truck Center and Radio Plus Video Sports, in partnership with Jeff's Livestreams, salute a great play of the game. Congratulations to this St. Mary Springs Academy play of the game from on top of the ledge.
Here's Joey Kuhn, has it poked away, taken in by Matt Miller to save the possession for the Ledgers. Babbler's got it now in the corner. He's guarded closely, kicks it over to Joey Kuhn, ends up with Ben Baker. He's open in the corner for three, and one! He got pushed by Pierce Caney, and it's an and one triple for Ben Baker. He's into double figures with 10, and a chance to make it 11 at the line. I'm going to nominate the 4-point play from Ben Baker. That was right in the midst of Gellings hitting those 2-3 balls. Spring starting to turn the ball over. He hits the three, gets fouled, makes the free throw. That took a 10-point lead, got it back out to 14, and Springs never really looked back.
Again, thanks to Lens Truck Center Radio Plus Video Sports in partnership with Jeff's Livestreams for our play of the game each and every week.
We got the truck. Welcome back here in the pregame show, and I have an echo. I'm going to set up talk about this USM Wildcats team. First, we'll talk about these two teams met last week, probably about last week, yeah. Just 11 days ago, a 4-3 double overtime win. Adriana Getz scored the winner for the Warbirds. That was at University School of Milwaukee in the U-Line Center down there. It's Mackay, so teams that, familiar with each other playing such a close game, expect to see the same thing again today.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And we talk about it. They played each other. It was a close game then. And not only on top of that, the game being only 11 days ago, it kind of just adds to that pressure of how close it was back then. Not much has changed for these two teams. They played a couple of games in between, but we're right back here. This time the Warbirds get to play it at home.
Yeah, and they go into the Uline Center Ice Arena down in Milwaukee, or Mequon, technically. That's a tough place to win. I mean, going to Milwaukee and playing any games down there always seems to be a tough place to win for any teams from this northern area. the USM Wildcats are 3-2 in their last 5, trying to get something rolling here at 11-8 this season. You know, you're in that kind of a limbo part here. You're 19 games into the season. You play 24. You got 5 left, and all of these games at the end of the season are huge for seeding, Mackay.
Yeah, exactly. And you talk about it, they're in that limbo right now, just sitting over the 500 mark, but this 5-game stretch is really makes or breaks a team, right? They could, drop 3 of the next 5 and find themselves not necessarily where they want to be. They could win the next 5 out and be exactly where they want to be coming into seeding. So it should be interesting. The end of the season is always crunch time no matter what sport you're in. But for these girls hockey teams, especially this game today, it's going to be another pivotal one. Obviously, the Warbirds got the better of the Wildcats 11 days ago. I had to think of it for a second as Justin's up here doing the motions for me. They got the better of them, but we'll see what the outcome is today.
Yeah, should be a good one once again. I'm excited to be here back again at the Blue Line. We got a couple big things at the Blue Line coming up in these next couple weeks. We got the Badgerland tournaments coming up. That's a huge thing. These games, at this time of the year, it's fun to watch. It's a different atmosphere too at this style of game when the teams that are in the conference in a battle are the 2-3 or 2-4 matchup right now, and the Warbirds would like to move up in the conference. They got a big win in overtime. Now they got to try a regulation win today would be humongous.
Yeah, of course.
Of that.
Yeah, just because, you have the games coming up and you really want to rest your players as much as you can. And the longer you skate out there, the longer they're going to get tired and the more chances you give the other team to just come and take opportunities and capitalize on you. So a regulation win today for the Warbirds would be big. Taking the season series of these two teams would be big, but the Wildcats looking for a split.
Yeah, we'll take a quick break here. We'll come back and talk about more in depth about those Wildcats after this.
Eats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Drive confidently this winter in a new GMC Sierra from Holiday. Score rates as low as 0%, plus beefy bonus and trade assist cash on top of our low simplified price and more for your trade. And enjoy our genuine hospitality.
We want our guests to feel the positive energy and teamwork around them.
By making car buying fun, simple, and pressure-free.
Come be our guest and let your new year shine bright.
Find yours and drive it home today from Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
The Landing is your go-to lakeside hangout on beautiful Beaver Dam Lake. Where the drinks are cold, the food always hits the spot, and the music keeps the good times rolling. Come for the view, stay for the fun. Pizza and beverages go together like sunsets and lake views at The Landing, and always better with friends and family. A Friday fish fry, your landing spot. An extensive variety of house-built pizzas, your landing spot. A great menu, of course. The Landing Pub and Grill, Country Road G, Beaver Dam, and like them on Facebook.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Hi, I'm Aaron Sadoff, blessed to be the president of Marian University right here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. If you are beginning your college adventure or looking to transfer, Marian University could be the perfect fit for you. Our beautiful campus, our amazing faculty and staff, Our Division III athletics and our amazing mission are waiting for you. Come visit Marion University. Not only will you get a great education, but we will help you become the best for the world. Good luck and go Sabres!
Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed, quality workmanship, and getting the job done right the very first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Just like a great team, National Exchange Bank and Trust knows that success is built on strong relationships and trust. Since 1933, the bank has been locally owned and focused on serving the needs of our community so that our friends and neighbors can live the life they want. Let National Exchange Bank and Trust be your financial teammate for life, because when it comes to your financial goals, we're here to help you stay ahead of the game. Visit nebat.com to learn more.
Welcome back here in the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. Going to talk about the USM Wildcats. And I'm going to give a Jeff rant here. I don't ever really do this, but I'm going to do it. This game's supposed to start at 1 p.m. The synchronized skaters are still on the ice, so I'm guessing they're going to start at 1:30. So I'm really thrilled about that, but that's okay.
That was your Jeff rant?
Yeah, that was a mini Jeff rant. It was pretty good, actually. I was pretty casual about it. USM last played on Tuesday against Brookfield with a 3-2 victory over Brookfield, the co-op. USM a co-op with Divine Savior, Holy Angels, Dominican, Milwaukee Dragon, Nicolay, Shorewood, St. Thomas More, University School of Milwaukee, and Whitefish Bay. What?
You get all of them in there? I just wanted to make sure.
I wanted to get them all in there. I never, you know what? Most of the time we don't actually talk about all the co-ops like that in the Warbirds. I feel like I shouldn't because there's like 19
Yeah,
of them.
there is way
So
too
it makes
many.
it a little bit more difficult. Esme Lumens leads this Wildcats team with 30 points, 17 goals in 19 games and 13 assists. Then it kind of falls down pretty hard. Bally Lindemann with 17 points, Caroline Olson with 17 points, and Nora Sellers and Zoe Adelman with 12 points apiece. Goaltenders for this Wildcats team, we've seen Maggie Johnson and Carson Markgraf so far this season. 6 and 7 overall is Carson Markgraf. Seen 432 shots, giving up 36 goals for a 271 goals against and a 917 save percentage. Maggie Johnson, when she plays 5 and 1, giving up 16 goals on 144 shots, a 267 and an 889. A shutout coming from Johnson and Markgraf with a pair of shutouts so far this season. This Wildcats team got a pretty good power play. And I was looking at it earlier and doing my research. I was like, all right, you don't see a lot of girls teams that have like a real high power play percentage. It seems to be, in my opinion, one of the struggles I see in the girls game, actually. They're at 22%, scored 12 power play goals on 54 attempts so far this season. They score 2.58 goals per game. They give up 2.74 goals per game. They're scoring over 2.5 goals per game, but and your defense isn't really letting you down. And that's one thing in hockey. You talk about a team that gives up 3 goals a game, or 2.5, whatever what they say there. I mean, if you're not scoring 3 goals a game in hockey nowadays, most of the time you're not going to win, Mackay.
Yeah, exactly. And you can preach defense all you want, but the offense obviously has to step up eventually. You're going to let in goals. It's going to happen. There's going to be good plays from the other side, and sometimes your defense just gets beat. Sometimes the goaltender gets beat. There's going to be things that happen. Shutouts are extremely rare in this sport. You're going to have to score, and when you're putting up at least 3 a game, you're in a pretty good spot.
Normally you can, if you're putting up 3 a game, you're not going to give up a lot more than that. You're going to win a fair amount of games. USM at 11-8 this season. They've scored 17 goals in the first period, 23 in the second, 10 in the third, giving up 14, 19, and 17, consistently giving up goals, at the same point, they're 0-2 in overtime this season. One of them coming to the Warbirds, they've scored 50 goals, giving up 52. So, they're scoring as many goals as they're giving up, and that's one thing you're going to see from this Warbirds team, too. They have their struggles, too, with that.
Yeah, and this always makes for interesting games when you give up as many as you give away, because it really just depends on when those goals come. It's always interesting to look at the numbers from a perspective coming back as like overall total seasons of, I guess, what you average a game, but also like, oh, well, they've given up 50 goals on the season and, scored 52. It's kind of interesting because one game you can score 6 and give up 1, and then the other can be just the complete opposite of that. So looking back at the numbers is always an interesting thing for me, but it always can also go by game basis.
78% penalty kill from USM so far this season. That's respectable in my opinion. I mean, generally you want to be above 80%. If you're above 80% at any point, you're in a good numbers. They say you want to, if you have a 78 and a 22%, if your numbers add up to over 100%, I always was 110%. So if you have like a 25% power play and an 85% penalty kill, you're doing great. Yeah. And numbers for that are fairly good throughout the season. I know the Warbirds power play has been a struggle for them for a lot this season. Let's see how their numbers compare to this USM team, who special teams wise looks pretty good on paper.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you talk about it, they want it to be over that 80% on the penalty kill, but I don't think 78% is too shabby, especially against a Warbirds team that has, like you said, struggled on the power play this season. Should be interesting to see that if the Warbirds can take advantage of penalties tonight. I think that'll really be a driving factor for them, considering how bad or how poor their power play has performed, considering how pretty well the penalty kill on the other side for USM is.
And the Warbirds penalty kill has been fantastic this season. Last time I was here, it was over 90%. So, I mean, you don't get many penalty kills that clip that high. We'll talk about those Warbirds after this on Radio Plus, Video Sports, and Jeff's Live.
50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit warnerharmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
At Silica, we've built a reputation for selling the best appliances and servicing everything we sell. Standing by our customers is what makes us grow, and with 3 locations, our service area covers a huge part of the state. That's why when you see our thousands of online reviews, these are the words you most commonly see. Great service after the sale. That keeps us moving ahead for over 100 years. You won't get that with the big box stores. See for yourself why your neighbors say it's Silica for your home.
Hey, Devontae.
Let me get a Cantina chicken burrito and a bowl with that seasoned, slow-roasted chicken I like, please.
You have a golf course in your house?
I got a Taco Bell in my house, bro.
Where did it go? Where did it go?
Oh, there it is. Cheaters don't get chicken. Huh? Cheaters get no chicken.
I won't give him any.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
Scotty's Auto Works for affordable auto care, from tires and alignments to routine auto maintenance. Trust the guys at Scotty's Auto Works, next to Pump and Pantry, Fond du Lac.
Every customer can be a Signature Home customer. I think that's what Signature Homes does really well, is that we can touch not only the customer who's building for the first time, but also the customers that know what they want and want to pull pieces of other property that they've lived in and loved. And you can really trust that we know what we're doing and that we have 30 years of experience in the market doing it with quality craftsmanship and a lot of style and design. And at the end, we get a chance to walk them through and see their smiling faces, and we know that we've achieved our goal.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
AirTech delivers whatever it takes service to take care of you. Bryant and AirTech Heating of Fond du Lac.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today, and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy to pre- and post-orthopedic surgery to work-related and sports injuries, the staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to your treatment, recovery, and return to the lifestyle you're looking for. With locations in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein, Back in Action has a one-on-one approach that's second to none. Learn more at backinactionrehab.com.
Got pain? See Shane. Dr. Shane Bauer at Bauer Chiropractic. Dr. Bauer can help relieve pain in arthritic knees, reduce and relieve pain from degenerative and herniated lumbar discs in your back. Dr. Bauer's laser treatment relieves pain and inflammation. Works like cortisone without the side effects. Dr. Bauer also offers custom orthotics for proper back posture. Since 1998, this area has trusted the team at Bauer Chiropractic. So if you've got pain, see Shane at Bauer Chiropractic.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your duct.
Back on the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. Just about ready to start the warm-ups here. And Mackay, we talk about a battle between teams like we've seen it kind of throughout these rivalry conference matchups, these games that teams that are very similar and especially similar on paper. The Warbirds, they got a big win last night on Rink B in their senior night for against the Stars. I mean, they lost to a Fox Cities team 1-0 recently. Both teams are 3-2 in their last 5. Not really going in that right direction before the playoffs. 3 games to go. What's your message if you're Coach Lindsey Lewison against the Wildcats tonight?
My message if I was coach tonight is you got to focus on this game and this game only. I know towards the end of the season we can get pressure on, playoffs are coming up. There's this last stretch that's really important. You got to take it one game at a time, and especially tonight, this is a beatable team against the Wildcats tonight. Like you said, both these teams on paper very similar. The Wildcats, what do you say? They're sitting at 11-8. Yep. The Warbirds are 10-6-3. Similar records there. They're both 3-2 in their last 5. You look at some of their numbers, their power plays, their penalty kills are both in the same ranges like that. They score the amount of goals and give up the amount of goals that are in the similar ranges. So really, when you look at it, these two teams, you could mistake each other's stats for. Like you could just, blind rank these teams and they'd be about the same. You've got to focus on this game tonight. I think special teams could really play a factor considering how their penalty kills and power plays shake out. If one team decides to dominate on that power play against the really good power or penalty kill of the other side, I think that could really be a driving factor. So I think getting an early lead is also really important tonight for either of these two teams.
In that last game they played, the Wildcats went 1 for 5 on the power play, while the Warbirds went 1 for 3. Wildcats also had a shorthanded goal in that game as well. This Warbirds team is led in points by Brenna Getz with 10, Brooklyn Coleman with 8, Marissa Youngsworth with 6, 5 from Jacobson, Getz, Schuster, and Dogs. Leading them in goals is Brenna Getz with 6 and 5 coming from Marissa Youngsworth. Brooklyn Coleman is the big key for this team at 9-6-3. She's seen 503 shots. She's only given up 28 goals for a 144 and a 944, 1 shutout only this season. So with those stats, you'd think, okay, she'd have 5 shutouts, 6 shutouts at this time of the year. Only 1. So she's basically giving up a goal a game, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, those are just crazy numbers coming from the goaltender, and really good. It's really surprising, honestly, to see the record where it is, considering the goaltender play that's came out of the Warbirds this season. She's going to shut teams down, and only the 1 shutout, like you said, is surprising. But it wouldn't surprise me to see if she shut out the next 3 games in a row, or something like that. She has the potential to do it, and you're going to have to score if you're on the other side because it's going to be real, or you have to play really good defense if you're on the other side because it's going to be hard for you to score.
Warbirds with a nice stretch to finish the season here. They got to take on that Bay Area team who's undefeated in conference at 9-0 so far, and then they get the rematch against Fox Cities up in Oshkosh at the local YMCA where they got the rink there. And it's one thing Warbirds have done this year that they haven't done in the years past. They've actually been playing at the co-op rinks, which is kind of cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, yeah. I know some schools that do that for other sports. I just haven't seen it in hockey done before, and it's kind of cool that they do that. The Warbirds have scored 14 goals in the first, only given up 4, 11 in the second, given up 9, 10 in the third, given up 16. So the numbers are trending the complete opposite way of what you want. You want to score, I mean, you're fine scoring 14 goals in the first, but you want to score more towards the end of the game and give up less towards the end of the game. So numbers are kind of flipped on their head there. They're 2-2 in overtime, 38 goals for, 31 goals against. Nice shot of the Warbirds by Jacob, if I can push the button. Mackay, a team that, has a 5.7% power play, but a 93.3% penalty kill.
It's so bizarre.
It's bizarre, and it's incredibly bizarre. Like, how do you've scored 3 power play goals on 53 attempts this year. I know, and I mean, that's where you have to, those are the times where you have to make things happen. Like, you can't, when you get into the postseason, special teams is so big, especially in girls hockey, and I think just in high school hockey in general. Special teams is how you win championships. Everyone says goaltending and defense can get you there, but you got to be able to score on a timely manner. And when you're a man ahead or a lady ahead, you got to score.
Well, here's what it is for me, is the fact that special teams, they don't necessarily have to be synonymous with each other. You don't necessarily always see that 25-75 split that Jeff's always talking about. but usually it's in the ballpark. If your power play is a mid power play, usually your penalty kill is around the same park. You're usually hovering around each side. So the fact that they have a 93% penalty kill and a 5% power play is something I personally have never seen. It's a new experience for me, and it's got to be something that the Warbirds focus on in practice. It's got to be something they talk about in the locker room consistently, because you talk about how big special teams can be, and especially when you're heading into the playoffs now, 5% power play is not going to cut it.
Not going to win you a whole lot of hockey games. No. And that's something that, like, in the Warbirds are a team that actually tends to take a fair amount of penalties as well. And the penalty kill does its job. They get what they want out of that penalty kill. They got to find a way, get somebody to get that power play rolling. And tonight, we'll see if that happens against this Wildcats team of University School of Milwaukee. Take another quick break. We'll come back and talk about our keys to the game built by Pino Construction.
Bob's Pizza now has its very own dine-in restaurant. Enjoy a family-friendly atmosphere with a cozy dining room, large game room, beautiful full bar, and even coffee next door from Just Love Coffee. With our expanded menu, your party will have no trouble satisfying the whole family. Delicious, legendary pizza for a legendary city. Bob's Pizza on the Avenue.
Okay, let's start with some clouds. Some mountains over there. And finally, a river. Hey, Dad. What?
Looks like the perfect spot.
American Family Insurance is here to protect your family on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package.
American Family Insurance.
Visit Brad Tagle Pizza today in Fond du Lac or Ripon.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Say cheese! If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
This is Craig Larson, sales manager with locally owned Dufresne Moving and Storage. Moving is very important to me, and I take pride in making sure our clients are happy with their overall experience at a reasonable cost and done in a high quality manner. We have a crew that is dedicated on taking care of your stuff. Call me today for an estimate at 1-800-425-MOVE or visit us at DufresneMoving.com. Dufresne Moving and Storage of Fond du Lac, making your move and storage of goods simple.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 68 North Main Street. Patrick Ellistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 201 South Marr Street. Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. And Matt Helmer, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
We at the Glamour Shop pride ourselves in having a fantastic team that offers unbeatable customer service at rates we can stand behind. Our motto has always been, let's talk about hair. We're a passionate, team-based salon where relationships with our clients are at the heart of everything we do. Our experienced stylists work with you to create the look you've always dreamed of. Whether it's a cut, color, or a fresh style, we invite you to experience the Glamour Shop difference. The Glamour Shop. Call for an appointment today.
Welcome back on the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. Our keys to the game, built by Pino Construction. Pretty easy, Warbirds. Got to find a way to score a power play goal.
Figure that power play out.
I mean, it's three. You got 3 games left of the season. I mean, I don't know. Maybe, I guess if they give you an option to take the power play, you might as well just not even take it, because at 5%, 3 goals in 52 attempts is ice cold for a power play. It needs to be better, and this is the time of the year when you want it to get hot. You need it to start rolling into those playoffs. For USM, I say the same thing to everybody that comes into this building. It's wide ice. It's fast. It's a different style of hockey when you play on this, especially at their home barn. It is a tight rink, not a big neutral zone. You're playing on a whole different side of the sheet. You got to figure out angles. You got to figure out how pucks bounce off the wall differently. Fast start. Whether it's blocking a shot, getting a big save from your goaltender, something big has to happen early for the Wildcats.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, fire them up, you know. You talk about kind of changing the rink size, and it's going to take them time to get used to that. But something that can make that transition easier is firing them up. As long as you guys know you're playing well to start this game, they should adjust finally, and I think they'll be right okay.
That's a big thing, and I think that a lot of people don't understand that as much, that this rink, it makes a big difference for people who don't play on something like this very often. I mean, it's wide. It's 200 by 100 or 210 by 100 instead of the normal 210 by 80. 20 feet is massive when it comes, especially, you look at the size of the offensive zone, Mackay. That's my thing. You have so much space to set up a power play. That's one thing the Warbirds could have an issue with, too. When you set up on a big sheet like this, you are so spread out. A lot of times your passes get tipped if they're not firm, stuff like that.
Well, not only that, but the problem is when you are used to practicing at your home rink all the time, you run these certain plays, especially on special teams for power plays and different things like that. When you're entering the offensive zone, you have different plays that you can set up. So then when you move to a different rink that's different dimensions, it's kind of difficult because you have to change where you stand. It's where you change where you pass the puck. It's changing the position of the way you shoot. It's going to be an adjustment, but I think most teams seem to be okay with it after about the first 5 or 10 minutes. As long as they can get into it and not let stuff happen before that, they should be okay.
Wildcats led by Esme Lumens, and the Warbirds led by Brenna Lingetz offensively. Both goaltenders good so far this season. A little bit of another break here. We'll come back. Get ready for that Bauer Chiropractic injury report after this.
When you hire the attorneys with the Everson Law Office, you're getting more than professional presentation. The attorneys at Everson Law Office are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate, they work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call attorney William Everson at 920-922-7113 or go to everson-law.com.
People have a reluctance to go see the dentist. It's an easy thing to put off or avoid altogether. But one visit to the caring professionals at Fondi Family Dental will change the way you think about the dentist. They provide quality family dental services to all ages in a happy, honest, and efficient manner that teaches and involves you on your custom plan. If you don't have insurance, ask about their new membership plan that can save you money. Call or schedule online today at FondiFamilyDental.com.
Fond du Lac Equipment Rental and Repair is ready for your next project, so be sure to talk to Dave and his experienced staff. You know, from air compressors to chainsaws, excavators, lifts, tools, saws, and so much more. Now, do you have your snowblower tuned up and ready for the upcoming winter season? Fond du Lac Equipment Rental and Repair can do it. Check out their expanded rental lineup, too. Mention the words Radio Rental to get a 10% discount on your next rental. You can find them on Ford Drive on the west side of Fond du Lac.
Fond du Lac Equipment Rental and Repair is a proud Echo and Cub Cadet dealer.
Life is full of milestones, big and small. At Fond du Lac Credit Union, we're proud to be a part of your journey. From landing your first job, to moving into your dream home, starting a family, or planning for what's next, we make the money part easy so you can focus on what matters most. Whatever stage you're in, we're right there with you. Fond du Lac Credit Union, here for life and every stage along the way. For more information, visit fdlcu.com or stop in today.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Drive confidently this winter in a new GMC Sierra from Holiday. Score rates as low as 0%, plus beefy bonus and trade assist cash on top of our low simplified price and more for your trade. And enjoy our genuine hospitality.
We want our guests to feel the positive energy and teamwork around them.
By making car buying fun, simple, and pressure-free.
Come be our guest and let your new year shine bright.
Find yours and drive it home today from Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Welcome to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
FBS Bank is here to help you achieve your dream of home ownership. For a limited time, we're offering home loans with just $595 closing costs plus title. Whether you're buying a new home or wanting to refinance, our experienced team is here to assist you. Visit our website at fbsbank.com or give us a call at 1-800-242-7880. Our friendly and experienced team will help guide you through the journey with FBS Bank. FBS Bank, banking made personal.
So my name is Dave Hopper, and I've been with Hoppers for 35 years. My parents worked here, I work here, my son works here, my wife works here, so it's family. But I also look at the employees that we have today, and we have two that have over 25 years of employment here with us. So they are family. When we hire somebody new, I don't look at them as just an employee. They're part of our family, and that's what we strive for.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
King Manufacturing,
Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class building and canopies. Steel King canopies are a well-known and respected product. We design, fabricate, and contract installation for C-stores, fleets, entryways, restaurants, and more. Steel canopies serve a variety of purposes, including advertising or signage, control access, sheltering an entrance or loading area, support of lighting systems, and weather protection for people, equipment, or outdoor storage. King Manufacturing. From design to complete.
Welcome back on the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. 11 minutes to go. Zamboni takes its first lap. Good one coming here in the Eastern Shores Conference. Two teams that have had similar games against either team this year. They're both chasing Bay Area, who's been fantastic all season long. I saw that Bay Area team play Fond du Lac earlier in the season. Actually, Mackay, were you here with me for that one?
It's possible.
I think so. The 4-0 win for Bay Area.
That sounds right.
They were wearing like the teal San Jose Sharks style colors, right?
Maybe not. Now you threw me off.
Maybe
of
not.
Yeah.
Maybe it was, I don't know. Maybe it was Jacob. I don't know. I never knew who's with me anymore.
Guess I'm a forgettable face.
Oh, okay. That's fine. But one thing that you mentioned about this Wildcats team, just two seniors, an incredibly young team and very dominant sophomore-heavy team in Mackay. A lot of 2028 on their list, and they're led by their sophomore, Esme Lumens. Goaltenders are both sophomores. I mean, a team that has a very bright future ahead of them.
For sure. It's always interesting seeing a team that is led by underclassmen. Thing that can go wrong with it, though, especially during crunch time here coming up with the playoffs, is the fact that you don't have any of that senior leadership to kind of guide you through it. You know, those folks that have been there before, been in the big moments, and currently it's just not where they sit. So far, they've done all right with the sophomore leadership, but we'll see coming into the tail end of the season and into playoff time if that can still pay off for them.
The Warbirds with just 6 seniors, Maddie Gilson, Kayla Doggs, the major ones for them. Emma G-League a senior as well. But hard to, a game like this, it's hard to say, you know exactly what's going to happen at an outcome. Because the teams that are so similarly matched on paper, I mean, you can see it in the warm-up, the girls seem to be similarly matched, not a big size difference. The skating ability looks similar. It comes down to goaltending, and I think the Warbirds, if they're relying or have to rely on goaltending to win a game, they'll be completely okay.
They'll be perfectly content with Kennedy Coleman. She's been fantastic in the crease all year long, and like you said, it's really a toss-up. Sometimes we come into these games with expectations of how they're going to go. Obviously a team that's 2-15 playing a team that's undefeated is it's not like we're going to write them off right away, but we kind of see the outcome coming. This time, it could go either way. It went to double OT last time these two teams played 11 days ago. A 4-3 win for the Warbirds. Both evenly matched on paper. Both evenly matched when they played not too long ago. It's going to be a toss-up, and the Warbirds with Kennedy Coleman, I think, are excited.
The scoring has been a problem for the Warbirds, and that being said, they've been to overtime 8 times this season. They're 4-2-2 when it comes to going into overtime. One of those wins, a shootout win as well. So, I mean, that's a lot of times to see to go to overtime. You play 24 games, so what? A third of your games will go to overtime. If this one doesn't, they'll be even over third.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting, right? I mean, it's kind of weird, but that's what happens when you have a team who isn't the greatest defense or offensively, rather. They can't score the puck, but then you have somebody like Kennedy Coleman who you can rely on. Well, when you have games like that where she's only letting in a goal, but you can only score one, obviously we're going to go to overtime. It's happened 8 times already this season. I wouldn't be surprised if it happened once or twice more before the Warbirds finish up.
All kinds of stuff coming up on this Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. We got the Sargento Cheese starting lineups as well as the Right Way Home Improvement opening face-off coming up after the...
The Landing is your go-to lakeside hangout on beautiful Beaver Dam Lake. Where the drinks are cold, the food always hits the spot, and the music keeps the good times rolling. Come for the view, stay for the fun. Pizza and beverages go together like sunsets and lake views at The Landing, and always better with friends and family. A Friday fish fry, your landing spot. An extensive variety of house-built pizzas, your landing spot. A great menu, of course. The Landing Pub and Grill, Country Road G, Beaver Dam, and like them on Facebook.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools, and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one old ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Hi, I'm Aaron Sadoff. Blessed be the president of Marion University right here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. If you are beginning your college adventure or looking to transfer, Marion University could be the perfect fit for you. Our beautiful campus, our amazing faculty and staff, our Division III athletics, and our amazing mission are waiting for you. Come visit Marion University. Not only will you get a great education, but we will help you become the best for the world. Good luck and go Sabres!
Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed, quality workmanship, and getting the job done right the very first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
At Musa Sheet Metal, they spend generations building a better everyday life. They don't just build panels, they build a legacy. They're growing, innovating, and pushing the limits again with their brand new 24-gauge stocked steel line. Musa colors created by the Musa team, 25 bold choices ready to go, delivering the best solutions in architectural sheet metal. Say hi to the Musa apprentices. They're your neighbors, your classmates, and the future of the industry. Musa Sheet Metal, revolutionizing steel, building the future.
Just like a great team, National Exchange Bank and Trust knows that success is built on strong relationships and trust. Since 1933, the bank has been locally owned and focused on serving the needs of our community so that our friends and neighbors can live the life they want. Let National Exchange Bank and Trust be your financial teammate for life, because when it comes to your financial goals, we're here to help you stay ahead of the game. Visit nebat.com to learn more.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899.
You've dreamt of the kind of home you want to live in for years. Now is the time to turn that dream into a reality. Quest Interiors has you covered with flooring, cabinetry, and countertops all in one place. From kitchens and bathrooms.
Wait till Sargento Cheese starting lineup. Sargento is looking for manufacturing superstars, general production, machine operators, ops quality specialists, and maintenance pros. General production starting at $26 an hour. Ship premiums for second and third shift. Go to careers.sargento for more information. This should be a fun one.
This is the last time we let Jacob
push
do
buttons. Yeah, he's never pushing a button again. Didn't know somebody could mess up pushing a button.
Oh, man.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Should be a good one, Justin.
Yeah, it's going to be a great game, man. The Warbirds only averaging about 1.8 goals per game and 1.6 given up. So, I mean, two teams that have their offensive struggles don't have their defensive struggles at all. So we're going to see a tight-knit, close I call these kind of battles, it's a tight checking game, whether there's checking or not in girls hockey, but it's tight checking. The games it's tight. There's not a lot of turnovers. When the turnovers happen, they're most of the time they're in the neutral zone. You don't see a lot of offensive or defensive zone turnovers. These teams got to find a way to create that kind of space, create turnovers for themselves, Makai.
Yeah, of course. And it's going to be a game of, I don't know how to put this into hockey terms, but in baseball, it's always a game of inches, right? And I think that's what it's going to be tonight. And you have a saying for that?
Hockey's
game of bounces? All
game
right.
of bounces.
Game of bounces tonight, I think, for sure. Both of these teams very evenly matched. Double OT the last time they played. Warbirds pulled it out 4-3. Game of bounces tonight, and it's going to be a good one.
I never understood why they called it a game of inches in baseball. Football, I understood it. Baseball, I never really
Baseball,
understood it.
I've heard it from both, but I've heard it.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't understood why they did that.
That's fair. Well,
maybe in the strike zone, but other than
strike
that,
zone. Well, you're running down to first base, a couple inches there. It's a bang play.
Yeah, but what does it matter? It's not inches; it's feet most of the time.
Well, not if you're. You spit on me. It's a game of spitting. Jeez, I think you got a thing of spit on my glasses here.
I did not.
I swear I just wiped it off.
Sargento Cheese starting lineups coming up. This is going to be a fun one today here in Fond du Lac, and I'm pretty sure I lost the pen again, Makai.
No. How do you?
I don't know. Can't have gone that far. Couldn't have gone that far.
Justin makes me go grab my pen, and now he loses it.
Give me that pen.
My pen?
I need the pen. Oh, Jacob's got one. Look at this guy. He was prepared. He knew I wasn't going to have one at all.
Proud
He's
of this guy.
Smart. Driving slippers. A smart guy.
Proud of you, driving slippers.
Well, after yesterday when you made me go get you a pen or a pencil, I kind of prepared today. So.
Well, I had I bought 2 brand new pencils and I left them sit somewhere. I have no idea where they went. They just seemingly disappeared from me. What are you looking at?
Camera doesn't look very even. That's all.
Well, fix it.
And officials in a positive manner. Profane, racial,
Wrong way.
or ethnic comments or other
No, right way.
No.
Right way home improvement.
Whoa, I lost an ear.
No, that's fine. You'll be fine.
There we go.
Yeah.
What?
You still live?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
What are you talking about? I was going for the starting lineup shirt. Starting in net. A sophomore goaltender, number 21, Carson Markroff. At forward, a freshman, number 3, Anna Gervais. At forward, a freshman, number 4, Valley Lindemann. At forward, a junior, number 11, Zoe Edelman.
At forward, number 8,
Nope.
Esme Lumens.
At forward, number 8, Esme Lumens. I would wonder where they messed that up. Somebody's got to be playing D. And on D, number 77, Mia Featherson. In net, once again, Carson Markroff. This should be a good one. And the goaltending matchups, what the key is going to be. This USM team coached by Sarah Pearson, Ryan Caulfield, Rob Hesswell, Shauna Jacobs, Amanda Bauer, and Cammie McCardle. The Warbirds will get their starting lineups in, ready to roll here.
At forward, number 11, Dana Jacobson.
At forward from Kewaskum High School, number 11, Dana Jacobson.
22, Olivia Bear.
At forward from Oshkosh North, number 22, Olivia Bear.
Number 28, Maddie Gilson.
At forward from Sheboygan North High, number 28, Maddie Gilson.
Jillian Schuster.
At D, from Amro High School, number 3, Jillian Schuster. At D, number 17, Kayla Dogs out of Sheboygan North. In net, number 33, out of Fond du Lac High School, Kennedy Coleman. National anthem coming up. We'll take a quick break. Back after these messages.
Family and bedrooms bring your vision to life. with professional installation. Visit our showrooms in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Walk right in. That's the laid-back feeling you have when you work with the Roush Insurance Agency in Fond du Lac. Their agents are dedicated to putting your mind at ease when you make your insurance decisions. They live, work, and play here and will make sure that they are there at the time of need for their clients and families. Visit RoushINS.com for more information or walk right in. 770 South Main Street in Fond du Lac. The Roush Insurance Agency, your hometown insurance team for over 30 years.
It's more than just a job. It truly is a family. They value you, great pay, great benefits. They definitely care about setting people up for success in their retirement years. I don't see a reason to want to leave.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
All right, we're ready to roll here on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live streams. Ready for the Right Way Home Improvement. Opening face-off from doors and gutters to roofs and sidings. Right Way Home Improvement has you covered. Kick off your home improvement project today and contact Right Way Home Improvement for your free estimate. Call 920-929-8999 or visit rightwaybuilt.com. I got that one on lock.
It was great.
I know,
Phenomenal.
thank you.
You're welcome.
See the Quest Interiors scoreboard up there. And Kennedy Coleman ready to roll as in net for this Warbirds team. On the other end, you can see the Wildcats ready to roll as well. Should be a fun one. I think we got the younger crew out there today officiating. Looks like some younger guys there. Always like to see that. Don't see a lot of young guys officiating anymore, to be honest. Esme Lumens will take the draw against Dana Jacobson, and we're just about ready to get underway once again. The Warbirds coached by Lindsay Lewison, and the Wildcats by Sarah Pearson. Linesman drops the puck, draws one back by Jacobson. It comes back to Dogs. She rips across ice for Schuster. They set up the neutral zone breakout with Maddie Gilson. Gilson cuts in the middle of the ice, poked away by the defender, Valley Lindemann. Dogs drops it down for Maddie Gilson. Bear gets pinned up against the wall. I click the fade to back button because why wouldn't I? Always do. Lumens get away in a 2-on-1. Lumens shoots it into the chest. Nice stop there from Kennedy Coleman to come out and challenge. Shot coming from the point, tipped, pat away. Valley Lindemann got a stick on it. Lindemann tries to get it up top to Gervais. She's hounded by Schuster. Jacobson steals it. Rimmed around for Olivia Bear. B. Featherston kept it in for a second. It's brought back out by Valley Lindemann. Shot blocked by Schuster. Second attempt. Blockered away. Loose in front. Cleared away by the defense of the Warbirds and fired all the way down by Jillian Schuster. It will be, nope, they're going to wave it off. Must have thought that one could have been played. Caroline Olsen throws a backhander up the wall. Adriana Getz can't keep it into the line. Getz pinned up against the wall. Here comes Caroline Olsen. 2-on-2. The other way. Dylan Zamaro fires it wide. Amzal fired it wide. Getz picks it up and brings it behind her own net. Cuts through the middle of the neutral zone. Down the right wing now. Dumps it in. On that far side is Avril Quinn. Spinning away from the pressure. Lumens throws it up the wall. Onto the stick of Eloise Newman. Cross ice pass. Finds Zoe Adelman. Adelman comes in and shoots it wide on the glove hand side of Kennedy Coleman. It comes all the way out. Picked up by Esme Lumens in the neutral zone. Pass stolen in the middle of the ice by Siebert. But it comes back to Valley Lindemann. Lindemann spins away from the pressure. Finds B. Featherston. Pass went underneath the stick. Chipped up the wall. Good keep by Lindemann. She's got a lane to walk in. Lindemann shoots it into the chest of Kennedy Coleman. It's been all Wildcats.
Wildcats have came out with a vengeance for sure. We talk about kind of adjusting to the rink size, but they have no problem with that so far. WSM is coming out, taking it to the Warbirds currently.
WSM. USM.
USM. That's what I meant to say.
University School of Milwaukee. We'll help you out.
What did I say?
WSM?
No, that's not what I said. You said that.
Yeah, okay.
That was driving slippers over there.
Yeah, it was definitely driving slippers. We can blame it on him.
That's fine. We like to blame things on him.
Gilson throws it in the middle of the ice under the stick of Valley Lindemann. Here's Jacobson in the offensive zone. Hip swivel, spins away from the pressure. Throws a backhander out in front. Esme Lumens knocks it away and picks it up behind the net. Sets up the breakout herself, throws it cross ice onto the stick of Adelman. It goes in deep off her stick. Jillian Schuster, the defender, back. Valley Lindemann, 4 checks. Hounding Jillian Schuster, pulls it away. Comes through the middle of the neutral zone and dumped in deep. Both teams go for a line change. Player knocked down is Schuster. So that was Doggs. She gets up slowly. Power play coming for the Warbirds. Coleman goes to the bench. Will they call it an ice? They will not. It's played by USM. An early power play for a struggling Warbirds power play. See if they can get something rolling. Penalty at the 3:19 mark of the first period goes to Caroline Olsen. I think they called a body check, which was probably the right call. 2 minutes on Olsen. So Warbirds power play brought to you by. We don't have a brought to you by for that. We should, though. Should have a power play brought to you by.
Be kind of fun.
Yep. Early clear by Elizabeth Burlew. Coleman fires it behind the net for Kayla Doggs. The pressure came from Lucy Duback there. Doggs brings it in on the power play. Chips it around the defender. Spins and throws it back up top. Jacobson now trying to set it up. Shot coming. Tipped in front. Into the pads. Loose in front. Banding on it was Brooklyn Coleman. Throws it up top for Kayla Doggs. Nice keep at the line. Over to Getz. Back to Doggs up top. Doggs shoots it off a skate. Nice pad save by Mark Graff. Coleman out in front. Underneath the stick. Doggs keeps it in with her skates at the line. Minute 15 to go in the power play. Shot off a shin pad and wide. Doggs goes for a change. Jacobson throws it out in front. Mark Graff. It's got room with spaces. Lucy Duback. Schuster off the bench. Duback has it poked away, but spins back away from the pressure, goes back up the wall. Jacobson pokes it to herself. 2-on-2 rush with her and Brooklyn Coleman. Tries to go around Gervais, drops that shoulder. Looks around, tries to set something up on the power play. Walks the goal line, throws a pass out in front off the goaltender and wide. It comes out into the neutral zone. They'll have to reset with 40 seconds to go on the power play. It's been actually a pretty good power play for the Warbirds. They've gotten shot attempts, they've gotten pucks to the net. Doing things right so far in this power play. Gervais throws it into the neutral zone. Schuster knocks it down. She gets it over to Arndt. Cross ice pass to Olivia Bear. 3-on-3 the other way. Bear, room to skate. Shoots it off a stick and into the netting. Good block by Bea Featherston.
Hey, you talk about it, Justin. Been a successful, I mean, they haven't scored on it, but it's been a fairly good power play here for the Warbirds. They've been able to hold the zone pretty sustainably and also take some shots on net.
Let's get loud, as they say. Under 20 seconds to go in the power play. Avril Quinn below the goal line, rims it up the wall. Bear chips it up for Getz, couldn't hold on to it. That should do it for this Warbirds power play. Maybe one last rush they can get out of it. Went off the stick, Schuster, and fired. Brennan Getz actually, and fired all the way down. A kill for this 78% penalty kill of the Wildcats. Olsen comes out of the box with speed. Here comes Kayla Doggs. That's all the way through the neutral zone. Down the left wing now. Doggs fires a shot. Glove save by Mark Graff and holds on with 11:26 to go in the first.
full of dance moves today.
I'm fired up. Face-off coming to the blocker side of Mark Graff. Jacobson to take the draw. It's one back. It was Lucy Duback. She took it again. Schuster, cross ice to Dogs. Dogs hounded. Pass stolen. Trying to chip it out. Dogs pinches in. Adelman finds Duback. Duback throws a backhand pass off front. Cleared away. Walking in and shooting. Pad save. Nice shot from the point from Elizabeth Burlew. Duback finds the loose puck though. Goes across the line dangerously at the blue line. It comes out into the neutral zone. And Burlew will just chip it in. Arndt throws it cross ice. Nice pass in the middle of the ice. Finds Dana Jacobson from Maddie Gilson. Jacobson, nice move around the defender. Poked away from a good back check from Esme Lumens. Burlew sets up the breakout and gives it over to Valley Lindemann. Back to Burlew. Dumps it in deep. Arndt's got it. Nice forecheck right there from Caroline Olsen, and Esme Lumens picks up the loose puck. Throws a pass out in front off a stick. It finds Brenna Getz now. Here she comes with speed. Good back check from Caroline Olsen. Forces Brenna Getz to dump it. Avril Quinn comes into the far side. Stick lifts her defender. Reese Caulfield chips it up the wall. Brooklyn Coleman keeps it in as she pinched. Adriana Getz dumps it back. Off the skates of Brenna Getz. Gervais, pass stolen and rimmed all the way back up. Coleman finds Adriana Getz, fires a shot, tipped off the outside of the post. They set up the breakout. Here comes Lumens now. 3-on-2 if they hurry. She finds Reese Caulfield in all alone. Caulfield walks in over top of the net and over top of everything into the netting. Nice chance there for Reese Caulfield.
Yeah.
Made a nice move to cut to the inside. Could not bury, though.
Definitely a quality opportunity there on the breakaway, but just kind of lifted the puck up and over.
This part of the game brought to you by Wisconsin Lighting Lab. See on that Quest Interior scoreboard, you can see the Wisconsin Lighting Lab. All kinds of logos we'll have rotating throughout the game. We'll make sure we shout every one of those out. Arndt throws one cross ice. Finds Paige Knuth now. Knuth just dumps it in. B. Featherston fires it up the wall. Arndt picks it back up in the neutral zone, up the wall to Paige Knuth. Knuth dumps it into the backhand. Featherston throws it in the middle of the ice, looking for Adelman. It's now Gervais. Throws it up the wall, off a stick, into the net, into the bench. Watch out, folks.
Watch out for flying pucks. That's what they say.
Hey, you took my line. That's my line.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. You tried again?
Nope,
we'll
it's
pretend
fine.
we'll pretend like it didn't happen.
Totally fine.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
Nope, I'm not going to say it.
Watch out for flying pucks.
Not going to say it. Not going to say it. Jacobson to take the draw against Lucy Duback. She wins it back. Here comes Kayla Dogs, rimming it in deep. Anna Gervais tries to set up in reverse play. Featherston lost it. Nice forecheck from Jacobson, but here comes Duback. Lucy Duback down the wall, dumps it in deep. It's just past that red line. Dogs picks it up behind the net. Nice defensive play by Jillian Schuster to poke it away. Here comes Kayla Dog. Cross ice pass to Jacobson. She chips it in deep. Anna Gervais picks it up. Tries to set up a controlled breakout. Cycles it back. Finds Bia Featherston. Cross ice pass. Valley Lindemann now. Lindemann run over by Brooklyn Coleman, and it will be a penalty for a body check.
Wow, what a hit.
Yep, Nat, can't do that. That's not allowed in girls hockey. It's a pretty easy call there. Probably couldn't have made that one a little bit more obvious. So USM's 22% power play goes to work here at the...
You got it? No, go ahead.
8:31 mark.
Thank you.
8:32 mark, sorry.
8:32.
Jacobson wins the draw on the penalty kill. It's rimmed up the wall, goes off the stanchion. Puck's kind of bouncing around dangerously. It's poked out by Getz now. She's got numbers. Makes a move around one lady, but it's a nice back check from Zoe Adelman. See if this Wildcats team can set up their power play. Here comes Zoe Adelman, cross ice onto the stick of Valley Lindemann. Lindemann all the way behind the net of Kennedy Coleman, trying to set up the power play. Comes up top to Duback. She's got a lane to walk in. She shoots it. Blocker save. Kennedy Coleman. Maddie Gilson picks it up on the penalty kill. 93% penalty kill against a 22% power play. Zoe Adelman picks up the pass. Drop pass in the middle of the ice. Underneath the stick of Valley Lindemann. Poked out by Olivia Pear. Duback finds Valley Lindemann. Pass tip by Bear. They got to spin away from the pressure. 1 minute to go in the power play. This Warbirds penalty kill has been fantastic so far. Not letting the Wildcats even set it up. Nice poke check by Bear. Poked it away from Esme Lumens. Now here comes Duback. Trying to get it over the blue line. She does. You'll see Duback has it poked away. Nice defensive play by Arndt. Arndt rims it up the glass. It comes out. Race for the puck between Jacobson and Caroline Olsen. Nice speed from Olsen to get back in time. She gets pinned up by Dana Jacobson. Esme Lumens joins in her defensive zone. Pulls it away, throws it cross ice underneath the stick of Hattie Amato. Amato, and that was a premature whistle. She never brought it across the line. But they'll say it was offsides anyway with 19 seconds to go on the power play, 6:47 to go in the period.
You know, Justin, something you mentioned during that pregame, you said something about Waupun, they might just be better off playing even strength. Or, I'm sorry, the Warbirds be better off playing even strength with both these teams so far. When you're playing against the PK of or the Warbirds, I keep saying Waupun, it's quite hard. And so far, the Wildcats having an issue with it. Not really any pressure at all in the O-zone during this power play.
Nice step up from Dogs to clear it into the zone. Her and Featherston collide. They both go down. Fanning on the pass was Anna Gervais. Gets it up the wall. Chipped into the neutral zone. Here comes Reese Caulfield now. Caulfield for the Wildcats. Pass in the middle of the ice underneath some sticks. Featherston's got a chance to walk into it and shoot. Loose rebound. Pass save by Kennedy Coleman. It's rimmed around by Jillian Schuster. Comes all the way out. They should really wave that off. Gervais had a chance to play that. They do. That's a smart play. Smart call by the officials. Be a Featherston. Drops it back for Anna Gervais behind the net. Pass finds Hattie Amato. Chipped it out. Featherston chips it around. Brooklyn Coleman and fires it in deep. Patted away by Kennedy. Off the bench and fresh is this top line. Here comes Zoe Adelman firing a shot wide. Now Paige Knuth picks it up. Knuth cuts away from one forechecker. It's bumped off the puck by Adelman, and she's going to get a penalty for elbowing. So the Warbirds go back to the power play for the second time today. This time at the 11:24 mark. So Zoe Adelman will go off. 2 minutes, elbowing. This Warbirds power play actually did not look too bad on that one, Mackay. They had their chances.
Yeah, for sure. See if they can get it back into it.
Dogs fires a shot, glove save. Loose in front. Backhander thrown up, run, nobody home. Esme Lumens chips it up the wall. Getz keeps it in. Nice move by Getz. Lumens is down. Got to attack the net. Nice poke check right there from Burlew. Lumens fires it all the way down to the loose puck. That's good. That's good defending between Burlew and Valley Lindemann. Dog spins away from the forecheck from Valley Lindemann. Numbers the other way for the Warbirds. Here comes Dana Jacobson. Jacobson makes a move around the defender. Savannah Adelman. Pass up top. Dog's got a lane to walk down. Dog shoots it off the block defender in front, Elizabeth Burlew. Fanning on the pass was Gilson. Chipped up the wall. Lumens, a strong stick, and backhands it all the way down. Just under a minute about off this power play. Gilson picks it up in the neutral zone. A nice pass from Dog. She'll go for a change. Here comes Maddie Gilson. Drops it up top for Dana Jacobson. Fans on it. Gets it back though. Walks in. Jacobson finds some space. Duback steals as Jacobson just fanned and shot over top of the puck.
This power play for the Warbirds so far, not looking like the first one. Definitely not nearly as many shots.
Open net. Kennedy Coleman gets a stick on it as she fell down. Duback just dumped it back in and almost tucked it home. Nice job by Schuster to chip it through everybody. It's a 2-on-2 and a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Schuster drops it back. Brenna Getz walks in, shoots it, puck's loose, a quick whistle. It was underneath and wide open right on the blue, in the blue paint. Official lost sight. He blew the whistle with 22 seconds and 3:58 to go in the period.
That is a bad beat for the Warbirds. A struggling power play. And one that bounces right out, juicy. That was probably a goal if that whistle doesn't get blown. Unfortunate, but there's really nothing you can do.
Nope, just a quick whistle. And getting another whistle this time.
I'm not a fan of those quick whistles.
No, that one was a good whistle.
I'm saying the one before.
It happens. And the officials are taught when they lose sight of the puck. It's when they blow the whistle. I think there's something wrong with this said puck. Going to get a new one? Maybe a chip out of it or something? They cannot have a logo on the puck, they're saying. Or NFHS logo. That's what they have to have on there. .354 to go in this first period. 18 seconds to go into power play. Warbirds with a nice chance there. A couple nice chances, nothing coming out of it. It's fired all the way down. Arndt will pick it up in her own zone. 10 seconds to go into power play. Bears got it. Chips it in the middle of the ice. 2-on-1. Gets with Quinn. Fires it wide. Off the backboards. Quinn fires it off the goaltender. And it was loose again. And taken down in front was Brennan Getz by the much bigger defender in Lucy Duback. So the penalty ends with 3:36 to go. Warbirds with another couple late chances on that power play. Top line for the Wildcats in Esme Lumens, Valley Lindemann, and Zoe Adelman come out with Featherston and Gervais on D. The Sidney Voigtman, Paige Knuth, and Siebert line come out for the Warbirds. Arndt keeps it in at the line, dumps it back in deep. Off the glass, it's picked up by Anna Gervais. Gervais throws a pass up the wall. Zoe Adelman's got it. In the middle, nice breakout, finding Esme Lumens with speed. Lumens cuts through the middle of the ice, down to the right wing, drops it for Valley Lindemann. Lindemann's got room to skate, gives it over to Gervais. Gervais shoots, loose in front, pass around. Coleman gets her glove on top of it. It's loose. It comes out to Sidney Voigtman. Here comes Voigtman with speed. Dumps it in. Playing the angles, picked up by B. Featherston. Voigtman with a good forecheck. Got it back, but lost it. It's thrown up on the breakout. Here comes Esme Lumens. Esme Lumens, a cross-ice pass off the backboards, dumped in deep by Valley Lindemann. Fresh off the bench is Caroline Olsen. She'll forecheck. Lumens tries to pick off the pass, and she's stick-lifted. Savannah Adelman throws a cross-ice to Burlew. Burlew gains the red, dumps it in deep. They was looking for Reese Caulfield, couldn't find her. Adriana Getz rims it all the way around. Kept in by Caroline Olsen. Olsen throws a backhander down low. It's it back to herself. Getz steals, throws in the middle of the ice. Now Dana Jacobson with speed. Jacobson in a one-on-one against Burlew. Jacobson cuts to the middle of the ice. Good back check right there from Lucy Duback. Jacobson goes hard into the boards. Here comes Caroline Olsen. Duback was looking for her. Fires it all the way down and icing. Where's the Jeff rant when we needed about icing? My God.
I gave it last night.
You did?
I did. I said this is the point in the game.
Unbelievable.
I said this is the point in the game where Jeff would usually rant about high school icing rules, where they get to change even though they just dump the puck down all the way. But that's all. That was the extent of my rant.
Brooklyn Coleman to take the draw. She'll take it against Lucy Duback. Duback loses that one. It comes to Reese Caulfield. Caulfield finds Caroline Olsen. Now one-on-one against her and Jillian Schuster. Olsen uses the speed, drops the shoulder. Good defense from Schuster to keep her to the outside. She fired it off the outside of the cage. Puck comes up top. Dumped in by Elizabeth Burlew. Through the stick of Avril Quinn. Jillian Schuster fires it up for Avril Quinn. Quinn goes up the wall, looks around, throws it in the middle of the ice onto the stick of Brooklyn Coleman. Coleman tries to make a move. Nice skate and good hand-eye or skate-to-eye. Here comes Lucy Duback now. 2-on-2 with Valley Lindemann. Poked off her stick by Adriana Getz. She has been impressive early. Coleman tried to chip it, or Getz tried to chip it to herself. Pass onto the stick of Brooklyn Coleman. Coleman shoots it, glove save by Mark Groff and holds on. There's been a couple of them that have hit Mark Groff in the glove that she hasn't been able to hold on to.
Luckily this time there was nobody around her for that. Because, a couple of times hit her in the glove and she squeezed. I don't know if she's squeezing premature and the glove the puck doesn't all the way get fully in the netting, but they popped right back out. She's able to cover that one up, no problem, though.
Comes Esme Lumens with it. Brings it up. Backhand pass over for Valley Lindemann. Lindemann hounded by Voteman. Poked off her stick from Knuth. She falls down. Knuth tries to get it out. Featherston keeps it in, and Lindemann elects to reset. Gives it over to Anna Gervais. Gervais gains the red, dumps it in deep. Adelman and Lindemann go for the forecheck for the Wildcats. Backhanded around by Arndt. Gervais steps in from the point and keeps it alive. Here comes Getz now. Triana Getz picked up the loose puck. She lost it. Fires it cross ice right on the tape of Laney Arndt. Arndt gains the red. Gains the blue and dumps it behind the cage. Adelman pins it up. Nice breakout pass. Arndt steps in, keeps it alive, but poked out. Nice defensive play by Valley Lindemann. Jacobson spins away from the pressure. They fire across ice. Bia Featherston skates slowly after it, and they wave it off with 3 seconds to go in the period. Maddie Gilson now got to get a shot on net. Tip just wide. First period ends 0-0. Not really a ton of quality scoring chances, just a couple. We'll talk about those after this.
Warner Harmson Furniture, Flooring, Kitchen, and Bath. We know that your home is more than just four walls. From kitchen and bath remodels to full home renovations and new construction, we have the team for you. Warner Harmson brings expert design and craftsmanship to every project. Dependable, detail-driven, and dedicated to you, we turn your vision into a home. Warner Harmson, we do it all. Visit warnerharmson.com and book your free consultation today.
A personal experience with a custom feel. Each home Smith Builders builds is unique. Their design and selections perfectly crafted for you. To learn more, visit smithbuildersinc.com or stop by 227 Morris Court. Smith Builders of Fond du Lac. Traditional values, exceptional services. A proud sponsor of local high school sports.
Hey, Devontae. Let me get a Cantina chicken burrito and a bowl with that seasoned, slow-roasted chicken I like, please.
You have a golf course in your house?
I got a Taco Bell in my house, bro.
Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, there it is.
Cheaters don't get chicken.
Huh?
Cheaters get no chicken.
I won't give him any.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
This exciting gameplay is being brought to you by Waupun Utilities, your local electric, water, and wastewater provider. And just like the teams out there, our team works hard every single day to deliver reliable, affordable service to more than 4,400 customers. As your community-owned utility, every single dollar we earn goes back into making Waupun stronger. Waupun Utilities, powering our community with teamwork, pride, and of course, hometown commitment.
Scotty's Auto Works for affordable auto care, from tires and alignments to routine auto maintenance. Trust the guys at Scotty's Auto Works, next to Pump and Pantry, Fond du Lac.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Bestcraft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection around.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place you truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
Every customer can be a Signature Home customer. I think that's what Signature Homes does really well, is that we can touch not only the customer who's building for the first time, but also the customers that know what they want and want to pull pieces of other property that they've lived in and loved. And you can really trust that we know what we're doing and that we have 30 years of experience in the market doing it with quality craftsmanship and a lot of style and design. And at the end, we get a chance to walk them through and see their smiling faces, and we know that we've achieved our goal.
Intermission report brought to you by Holiday Automotive. Worth the trip. That first period saw 13 shots for the USM Wildcats, all saved by Kennedy Coleman. 7 shots from the Warbirds, all stopped by Carson Markgraf. Penalties for that period go as follows, Mackay.
Yeah, the first one coming at the 3:19 mark. That's elapsed time. Do you enjoy that, Justin?
Yeah, no, I was giving you the penalty call.
Oh, thank you. The 3:19 mark, that one coming against Caroline Olson of the Wildcats. Moving past that, next one goes against the Warbirds at the 8:32 mark. Okay.
Body checking for both of those 2 penalties is what I was trying to say.
Okay, I understood, but
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now you got the
Avril Quinn was at the 8:32 mark there for the Warbirds, and then finally moving on to the last one at the 11:24 mark. You had
that was
number
Brooklyn Coleman, by the way. Penalty was on 5, not 8.
Yeah, I said 5.
You said Avril Quinn. 5 is Brooklyn Coleman.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. That'll probably do it. Brooklyn Coleman. I apologize for that. Anyway, 11:24. Well, driving slippers. At least you got the. We'll defer to him. The 11:24 mark. That final period or the final penalty, an elbowing, will go against number 14 of the Wildcats. That being, if I'm looking at the right roster here. No, I'm sorry, number 11, Zoe Adelman for elbowing. That's your penalty report.
Yeah, that first period was dominated early by USM, but towards the back half of that period, I would say probably the latter 9 minutes of that period, I would say the Warbirds controlled the majority of the play. They forced the penalties to be taken by the Wildcats. They had their chances, just didn't get anything rolling. And once again, High School Sports Today on RadioPlusInfo.com is presented by these 4 Fond du Lac Edward Jones Financial Advisors: Matt Moses, Jeff Willis, Robert Bruce, and Patrick Ellisted. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Back with the second period after this.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
AirTech delivers whatever it takes service to take care of you. Bryant and AirTech Heating of Fond du Lac.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy to pre- and post-orthopedic surgery to work-related and sports injuries, the staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to your treatment, recovery, and return to the lifestyle you're looking for. With locations in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein, Back in Action has a one-on-one approach that's second to none. Learn more at backinactionrehab.com.
Got pain? See Shane. Dr. Shane Bauer at Bauer Chiropractic. Dr. Bauer can help relieve pain in arthritic knees, reduce or relieve pain from degenerative and herniated lumbar discs in your back. Dr. Bauer's laser treatment relieves pain and inflammation. Works like cortisone without the side effects. Dr. Bauer also offers custom orthotics for proper back posture. Since 1998, this area has trusted the team at Bauer Chiropractic. So if you've got pain, see Shane at Bauer Chiropractic.
Play is everything. It's development, expression, fun, socialization, community, inclusion, connection, adventure, and discovery. We need play at all ages and stages of life to keep us and our communities healthy and happy and full of energy and excitement. Join our movement. Bring intergenerational, inclusive, and developmentally rich play to your community today. Visit bciburke.com and see how play can move you.
Bob's Pizza now has its very own dine-in restaurant. Enjoy a family-friendly atmosphere with a cozy dining room, large game room, beautiful full bar, and even coffee next door from Just Love Coffee. With our expanded menu, your party will have no trouble satisfying the whole family. Delicious, legendary pizza for a legendary city. Bob's Pizza on the Avenue.
Okay, let's start with some clouds, some mountains over there, and finally a river. Hey, Dad, look.
Looks like the perfect spot.
American Family Insurance is here to protect your family on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package.
American Family Insurance.
Visit Brad Tagle Petra today in Fond du Lac or Ripon.
Second period, this part of the game brought to you by Michaels Corporation. Once again, high school sports today on RadioPlusInfo.com is presented by these four Fond du Lac financial advisors from Edward Jones, Matt Moses, Jeff Willis, Robert Bruce, Patrick Elliston, and Edward Jones, making sense of investing. What a game this was in that first period so far. A very, I would say, a game that we thought, we might see a lot of neutral zone play and turnovers happening there. That's kind of what we saw. There wasn't a ton of big-time turnovers in the offensive zones or in the defensive zones for either team so far in that first period.
Yeah, a couple of quality looks, but more or less what we expected. I wanted to point out nearly a goal coming from the Wildcats there when Kennedy Coleman came out of the crease, kind of fell down and then was just racing to get back. Thankfully for her, got a stick on it, but kind of a crazy play out there, Justin.
Yeah, if that would have been the one that beat her today, that would have been, you go back and look and you're like, wow. We win that game if we don't give up a fluke goal, and those goals happen all the time. They happen in the NHL. It happens. You blow a tire, you fall down as a goaltender. You don't want it to happen, but it does happen.
And on top of that, the other side of things now, I guess, for the Warbirds coming offensively, a couple of quick whistles going in the favor of Carson Markgraf, who had a couple of times where that puck was still loose. The official lost visibility, blew the whistle, but had that whistle not been blown, the Warbirds definitely could have taken opportunities. So it's not to say that both sides haven't had the chances. They've been there. We'll see if they can progress through the first intermission here and now into the second period.
So again, shots went 13-7 in favor of the Wildcats in that first period. For the Wildcats, we'll see Zoe Adelman out there with Esme Lumens, Valley Lindemann, Anna Gervais, and Via Featherston on D with Carson Markgraf in net. For the Warbirds out there, we'll see Dana Jacobson with Olivia Bear, Maddie Gilson, Kayla Doggs, Jillian Schuster with Kennedy Coleman in net to start the second period. Warbirds really have no option, in other words, in net. They're without a couple players today. I don't know if they got some sickness running through the team or what we got going on. No Emma G-League in there for the backup tonight. This official having a conversation with the people in the box. It seemed like a pretty heated conversation.
Yeah, about the pucks. Seemed more than just kind of heated.
A little bit, yeah. Dogs fires it up the wall. It missed everybody. We'll start with, wave it off. I like that. These officials are coming to my good graces with the waving off of the icings.
Just not with the pucks.
Yep, maybe, I guess not. Puck dumped in deep. Anna Gervais. First one to it for USM. Nice forecheck from Bear. Jacobson picks up the loose puck. Spins away from the pressure. Esme Lumens hops in and fires it around. Gilson. Nice move from Valley Lindemann. Shot coming and a simple glove save for Carson Markgraf. Pretty easy one. One shot. I got it.
Nice.
See if I can keep track of it.
We'll
Probably can't, but I'll try. 0-0 it reads on that West Interior scoreboard. Brooklyn Coleman to take the draw against Lucy Duback. And Duback wins it back.
Nice.
Thank you. Stolen by Getz, though. Poked along. Onto the backhand and chipped up the wall by Savannah Adelman. Finds Lucy Duback. Duback chips it around for Caroline Olson. Found the pen. Brennan gets it out. Nice chip around Savannah Adelman. 2-on-1. Avril Quinn on the back door. Fires a shot. Easy glove save. Made by Carson Markgraf.
I'd like to see that for Markgraf there. We talked about it earlier, but she had troubles gloving them and actually keeping them in her gloves. Some of them popped out, but that one saw it all the way, right into the glove. She squeezed and kept on top of it.
Warbirds win it back. Fired a shot. It was blocked by Caroline Olson. Olson has it on the half wall. Nice play by Coleman. Trying to get a stick on it out in front was Avril Quinn. Quinn battles in the corner. Duback comes in to help. Poked up by, I believe that was Burlew. Chipped in deep in the far corner looking for Caroline Olson from Eloise Newman. Olson chips it behind the net. Here comes Laney Arndt. Nice play. With the skate by Miss Esme Lumens. You can see why she's their leading scorer. She's had the puck on her stick for the majority of the game for this Wildcats team. Eddie Amato chips it up for Esme Lumens, goes through her stick. She's out there with Reese Caulfield. Via Featherston on D, steps up and gives it to Lumens. Lumens going to bring it back and try to pick up some speed through the neutral zone. Cuts through the middle of the ice. Tries to get around Dogs, has it on the backhand. Throws the pass out in front, through everybody. Goes to the far wall. Via Featherston steps in, fires a shot wide of Kennedy Coleman. Went off the official. Schuster chips it up. Reese Caulfield picks up the loose puck. Pinned up by Sydney Volkman. Dogs tries to pull it away from there. Hattie Amato joins the battle. Spinning away from everybody is Caulfield. Caulfield tied up wild by Kayla Dogs. Coming in for the loose puck. Warbirds trying to clear it out. They clear it to the glove of Kennedy Coleman. She hangs on with 14:23 to go in this second period. Been pretty sloppy so far. Passes aren't connecting for both teams. Not a ton of really any chances at this point so far.
Yeah, not too much, but a smart play there by Coleman. Just getting a little too close to her crease. She's able to reach over and sees the puck laying on the ice, put a glove on it, and get a face-off a little farther away.
Go Maddie, love Cooper and Dan. Let's go Birds. Chipped in deep by Zoe Adelman out there with Duback. And Valley Lindemann. Laney Arndt pinches in. Gilson clears it out. Chips it up in the air. Olivia Bear picks it up. It dumps it in deep. Under 14 minutes to go in this second period. See if a team can really get a chance going. Shot coming from Arndt. Blocked in front by Anna Gervais. Nice play to spin away by Adelman. Duback's got space to skate. Here comes Duback down the middle of the ice. Nice back check right there from Brenna Getz. The USM bench wanted a hook. May have had a legitimate argument for that. Valley Lindemann throws a backhand pass to Featherston. Featherston kind of fanned on it. Getz chips it up, looking for Avril Quinn. Quinn gets knocked down, chips it in deep though. Her and Featherston collided. Featherston slow to get up, makes her way to the bench. Here comes Valley Lindemann now. Behind her cage, spins away from the forecheck of Brennan Getz. Throws it up to Esme Lumens in the backhand. Lumens tries to find some space. Dances around Getz. Nice move from Avril Quinn, but good back check from Brenna Getz. Lumens gets it back though. Lumens goes up the wall. Schuster knocks it away from her. Chipped further along. Coleman tries to get it out. She does. Nice play by Gervais at the line. Coleman fires it up. Gervais knocks it right back in. Offsides is Eloise Newman, and they'll have to reset. Brennan picks up the breakout pass, throws it in the middle of the ice. Caroline Olsen knocks it down, chips it to herself. Pinched off well by Coleman, and Dogs comes in to scoop up the loose puck. Dogs spins away from the forecheck, chips it up the wall. Can't get it out. Nice pinch there from Savannah Adelman. Throws it across ice behind Maya Ziebert. 12:20 to go in this second period. Ziebert dumps it in deep. Coleman forechecks on Savannah Adelman. Adelman chips it up the wall. Here's Caroline Olsen now. Pass onto the tape of Eloise Newman. Chips it in deep. Kennedy Coleman comes out to play, throws it up the wall. As May Lumens dumps it back in deep. I swear she's had a 5-minute shift almost.
I feel like every time you say somebody on the USM side, it's her.
Yeah, that's what I said. I feel like she's had a 5-minute shift. And coming in offsides, falling down there was Adelman. Valley Lindemann picked off the cross-ice pass.
Yeah, pretty sloppy period so far. Really no sustained pressure for either sides and not a lot of shots on goal.
I think the Warbirds, the only with that pair, I don't think USM has had one connect on net yet. Elizabeth Burlew throws it up the wall. Nice forecheck from Bear. She finds Jake Jacobson, throws a pass out in front. Gilson will pick up the loose puck on the wall. Tries to drop it. Stolen by Adelman. Adelman comes with speed. Nice play by Gilson to cut her off. They're looking for a body check. Just kind of looked like a good play to cut off the angle. May have gotten a little physical, but not too physical. Burlew spins away from the forecheck, fires it up the wall, trying to set up the breakout. Nice pickup right there by Valley Lindemann. Lindemann makes one move. Throws a pass out in the middle of the ice, looking for Lucy Duback. It's turned over, and Jacobson picks it up in her own zone, throws it up the wall, through some sticks. Brennan lost it to Lucy Duback. Duback makes a move around one girl. Chipped back, 2-on-1 now. Avril Quinn and Dana Jacobson. Jacobson throws a backhander out in front. Quinn fires a one-timer just wide. Nice chance there for Avril Quinn. Good pass from Dana Jacobson. Savannah Adelman sets up the breakout. Finds Valley Lindemann. That one goes off the skates of Hattie Amato. Lucy Duback throws it up the middle of the ice off the sticks of Reese Caulfield, who was very vocal that she wanted that puck, but she was behind the red line when she tipped it as an ice. Maybe a little too vocal that she wanted that puck.
Just a little bit.
10:38 to go in this second period. That was probably the best chance of the game for the Warbirds there, minus that loose puck in front.
Yeah.
On that one-timer that was just fired wide by Avril Quinn. Featherston tries to get it out. Caulfield lost the puck. Kept in by Dogs. A bouncing puck. Featherston knocks it down. Has her stick knocked out of her hands. Puck flipped up for Reese Caulfield. Schuster knocks it down at the line. Throws it up for Brooklyn Coleman. Kicks it to herself. Too strong though. Anna Gervais dumps it around. Throws one out in front. Wide of the net. She was looking for Maya Ziebert. Caulfield chips it up for Esme Lumens. Tries to chip it around Dogs. Chips it to herself, but a good back check. And Schuster picks it up. Schuster skates away from Lumens. Lumens goes down. Here comes Jillian Schuster now. Schuster poked off her stick by Bea Featherston. Chipped up too far for Laney Arndt. It'll be an ice.
A lot of girls on the ice right now. Just everybody seems to be hitting the deck. Under 10 left in the second period, and yeah, kind of what we thought about coming in. We talked about how these teams are pretty evenly matched and they don't score too much, and that's exactly what we've seen.
Yep, and the first period I would actually say was entertaining. There was a lot of good chances. It right here just hasn't really seemed that entertaining factor yet. Puck comes off the back of the wall. One-timer out in front from Boatman. What a stop from Mark Groff. That one fired all the way down. It'll be an ice.
Possibly all you got to do is ask for it. As soon as we mention the entertainment factor, my goodness, that was one of the best scoring opportunities for the Warbirds.
The reverse announcer's the Chinks.
Love that.
We wanted to see some action. With 9:34 to go, nice chance there from Sydney Boatman, but what a pad save from Carson Markgraf. Jacobson wins the draw. The Warbirds have been fantastic in the faceoff circle. Bouncing puck steered away by Markgraf. Gilson fires it up for Bear. Bear throws it out in front. One-timer fanned on by Jacobson. Getz walks down, shoots it wide of Markgraf. Gilson with 9:20 to go in the period. Spins away from the pressure, dumps it down below the goal line for Olivia Bear. Bear tries to throw a pass out in front, falls down. Olsen tries to chip it out. Gervais had the puck hop over her stick. Big time hit there from Jacobson. Probably could have got one as she laid out Lucy Duback. Here comes Gilson now. Back up top. Cross ice pass to Adriana Getz. Getz with a nice move around Olsen. Walks in, shoots it wide. Nobody saw that one coming. Gilson tries to throw it out in front. Bouncing puck goes wide. This USM core out here is tired. They try to get it out. Kept in at the line by Bear, but it hopped over her stick. Got to try to keep it on this side of the red. Don't give them a chance to change.
You know what they say, game of bounces.
Jacobson forechecks. Featherston rims it up the wall. Getz keeps it in, throws it over underneath the sticks of Avril Quinn. They chip it up underneath the stick of Brenna Getz. They'll have to get a change. And fire it all the way down. There's the ice. You were kind of waiting for it. It was going to happen at some point from that USM team. They were tired. They were gassed.
Sure.
They'd been out there for probably a good minute and a half to 2 minutes in their own zone. And with the big ice like this, you get tired real quick chasing the puck around.
Yeah, a couple of times now we've talked about the reverse announcers jinx, but we talked about how no sustained pressure in this period yet. Warbirds are finally starting to find something offensively.
It starts with winning faceoffs, and they've done a great job of that today. Lost that one in their zone. Here comes Esme Lumens.
That's the regular announcers jinx.
Yep. Bouncing puck went over to the stick of Valley Lindemann. Not going to have the juice for an ice. Here comes Kayla Dogg spinning away from Valley Lindemann. She falls down. Lindemann can't chip it through Avril Quinn. She goes up the wall, kept in at the line, dumped in deep by Elizabeth Burlew. Schuster, forechecked hard by Lindemann and Zoe Adelman. Here comes Lindemann up top. Finds Savannah Adelman. Pass in the middle, looking for Esme Lumens. She couldn't hold on to it. Nice play by Avril Quinn. Dumped back in deep by Burlew. Picked up by Adelman. Pass out in front. One-timer fanned on. Loose puck. Comes out. Esme Lumens with a shot. High and wide. Pass goes off a stick and just wide of Kennedy Coleman. Brenna Getz tries to fire it out. They say that one was tipped off the skates of Savannah Adelman. No ice. Quick up the wall off the stick of Reese Caulfield. Lumen steals one. Lumen's got space to skate. She cuts in on the right side. Spins away from the pressure of Lainey Arndt. Arndt with a good defensive effort. Watch out for flying pucks, folks, as that one goes into the bleachers.
Couldn't let me get that one, huh?
Nope, not a chance. Yeah, that's right.
So sorry to steal your thunder last time.
I know, that was kind of mean.
I didn't realize that was Justin Schwartzmiller.
That's a specialty.
Yeah,
I love that one.
The specialty.
Quick shot off the outside of the cage off the face-off. Pass out in front. One-timer. Nice stop from Kennedy Coleman. Best chance of the period for USM coming from Lucy Duback. Coleman makes a shoulder save with 6:54 to go. She covers.
That was the one. What a save by Kennedy Coleman. Kind of just found her shoulder there. She crunched up and found the body, which was nice because it was a good opportunity.
Duback fires one wide. Hattie Amato tries to get to the loose puck. It's picked up by Paige Knuth. Trying to get it through the defender and Anna Gervais. She just chips it back into the neutral zone. Here comes Lainey Arndt. Arndt tried to make a move around one girl. Lost the puck. Comes to Sydney Voteman. Voteman through the middle of the ice. Voteman got a lane to walk down. She shoots. It was tipped over top of the cage with 6.5 to go. Fired up the wall. Arndt keeps it in. Bouncing puck. Knocked down by the skates. Chipped out by Reese Caulfield. Adriana Getz. Spins away from the pressure. Has it. Has room to skate. Getz walks in. Shoots it. Glove save. And covered by Carson Markgraf. So I have a goalie pet peeve.
Uh-oh.
Don't ever talk about these very much. What you're going to see Carson Markgraf do is she reaches across her body to catch the puck. And that's a no-no. Big time no-no.
Use the blocker.
Use the blocker. It's there for a reason. I worked with a goalie coach for a long time, and he says that is one of his big-time pet peeves, is when goalies will reach across their body because they miss it. All of a sudden you say, oh, you could have just used your blocker. It would have been a save.
Yep.
Dogs couldn't keep it in on a clean face-off win from Dana Jacobson. Warbirds hopped in a little bit too early when they dumped it in. Here comes Jacobson now to pressure Anna Gervais. Chipped up the middle of the ice, bouncing puck. Goes over the stick of Eloise Newman. Here comes Jillian Schuster at the red line and dumps it in deep. Fanned on it. Nice pass from Gervais underneath the stick of Newman. Dog steps up, dumps it in deep. Official did a good move to get out of the way of that one.
Little pirouette.
Pirouette. Wow, look at that. This guy's been using
We had the synchronized skating out here before.
Oh, good call. Yeah, that's a good call. Chipped up the wall for Jillian Schuster. Cross ice pass to Dogs. Dogs couldn't handle the pass cleanly. Ribs it all the way around. It might come all the way back to Schuster if she steps in on it. Caroline Olsen actually wins the race for the Wildcats. Schuster tries to chip it around her. Here comes Olsen. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Nice defensive back check from Maddie Gilson. Puck chipped up for Jacobson, chipped back in deep by Esme Lumens. You see her getting double shifted here. They're going to give her some more looks. Eloise Newman chips it around Dogs, tries to throw a backhander out in front. Good help from Dana Jacobson. Jacobson throws a pass. Olsen knocks it down. Barrett Olsen battle for it. Olsen pulled it out of the backhand. It was chipped forward by Schuster. Comes up the wall. Featherston keeps it in, dumps it behind the net, right under the tape. Pass out in front, looking for Lumens underneath her stick. She gets the loose puck back. Here comes Lumen, walks across the top of the circles. Walks in, shoots it. Glove save. What a shot there. And what a stop from Kennedy Coleman.
Lumens put some authority on her shot there. Came all the way around, found the right timing, tried to go top right side with it. But a nice glove save like you talked about from Kennedy Coleman.
A little extra mustard on that one.
Just a little.
Face off to the glove hand side of Kennedy Coleman. Shot off the face-off right into the glove of Kennedy Coleman.
Got to be ready right away. It's a couple of times now that USM has taken the shots right off of the face-offs.
Yeah, Mackay got it right.
I was hoping. Had to write it down on my paper.
Another shot coming off the face-off. Blocker save from Coleman. Coming from the shot of Zoe Adelman. Savannah Adelman dumps it in deep. Cross ice pass underneath the skates of Avril Quinn. It will be an ice at the 4:18 mark. Now USM applying some pressure of their own. Momentum has definitely flipped around a couple times in this one. USM started off the game really well. This part of the game brought to you by Aurora Healthcare. Get to that live ad read when I get the chance here in a second. Puck in the neutral zone. Quinn with the forecheck. Getz comes away with it. It's offsides. Good timing. Perfect. So I can do this live ad read. Who do you trust with your family's health for aches and pains, physicals, and sports injuries? Bottom-like families choose Aurora Healthcare. And Dr. Marshall Rutherford, a family medicine specialist. Dr. Rutherford is your go-to for keeping your family healthy. Learn more at aurora.org/doctors. It's locked in on that one. That was a good one. Not too bad, Mackay?
Not too shabby.
Okay. Burlew loses it. Brooklyn Coleman down the goal line. Behind the cage, looks around, gets it up top to Adriana Getz. Getz walks in, shoots through the screen, tipped wide by Brenna Lynn Getz. Pokes it away from Savannah Adelman. Here's Zoe Adelman. One-timer fired wide by Quinn. She wound up and let that one fly. Couple one-timers poked wide by Avril Quinn so far. Here comes Elizabeth Burlew. Burlew throws a cross-ice pass. It's underneath a couple sticks and comes on the wide side to Valley Lindemann, and a penalty coming for interference on the Wildcats. So Warbirds power play. This is going to be the second of the game on Zoe Adelman. At the 13:33 mark. You're welcome, Mackay.
Appreciate it.
You didn't even have to look at the scoreboard.
I would just looked up and you'd said it. That was awesome.
Again, this part of the game brought to you by Aurora Healthcare. Is your shoulder pain keeping you up at night? For pain relief, Fond du Lac Families Trust, Aurora Healthcare, and Dr. Lauren Potter. There are many causes of shoulder pain. As a shoulder specialist, Dr. Potter has advanced training to take better care of your injury. Learn more at aurora.org/ortho. Power play, Warbirds, Dogs, one-timer fired wide off the backboards. Dogs keeps it in. Chips it down for Maddie Gilson and gets it back. Walks the line. She's got Adriana Getz. She shoots. Tip just wide. Loose puck. Getz will get to it. She'll fire it on net. Loose in front. Tipped around. Gilson throws it towards, but the net came off. They blow the whistle with 3:07. And battling there to stay alive was Carson Markgraf, trying to keep that puck out of her net.
Well, here was the problem. Fantastic. Just the puck came across the top of the crease, and Markgraf tried to move over. She got the original stop, but when she was trying to propel herself, the net just came off the bearings there.
Moorings.
The what?
Moorings. Not bearings, moorings.
Well, it wasn't like a technical term.
I'm gonna give you the technical term.
I appreciate it.
Newman trying to knock it away from Getz. She spins away from the pressure, gets it up top to Dogs. Dogs fires a bouncing puck, steered away by the stick of Carson Markgraf. Chipped up the wall. Eloise Newman tries to get it out. Dumped back in deep behind the net. Via Featherston will get to it first. Rim it around. Jacobson will step in from the point and keep it alive. Hounded by Gervais. Nice steal by Esme Lumens. Lumens, nice move. She's got a break. Dan Jacobson with a fantastic back check, though. Lumens just dumps it behind the net wisely. Now here comes Jacobson. Throws it up off the skates of Brooklyn Coleman. It finds Maddie Gilson with speed. 2:20 to go in the period. 50 seconds to go in the power play. Gilson stops up on the goal line. Chips it up the wall. Kayla Dogs. Dogs chipped it around. Lumens all alone. Got a chance for a breakaway. Here comes Esme Lumens. Shorthanded. Walks in. Makes the move. What a stop from Coleman. Diving. Gets a stick on it. They'll blow the whistle as the net come off. Got her glove out in time. Made a big-time save for the Warbirds. Shorthanded.
Talk about the Warbirds power play, how it's down in the 5% range. Well, you don't want it bad enough to where you're giving up shorties consistently, and they scored a shorthanded goal last time these two teams played. Nearly another one there.
You took my line. Bad boy.
That's like 3 times tonight,
I know.
huh?
35 seconds to go in the power play. 2:02 to go in the period. Duback lost the draw. Schuster rims it around, looking for Laney Arndt. Caroline Olsen steals it from Bear. Nice move by Olsen on the goal line. Tries to walk out in front. Numbers the other way. 3-on-2 if the Warbirds hurry. Here they come with Brenna Getz. Getz got caught cutting too far outside. Bear hopped in a half a second early offsides with 1:43 to go in the period. 16 seconds on the power play.
16 seconds left. It's enough time for one final rush here if the Warbirds can win a face-off like they've done consistently throughout the evening.
Can I give you my Jeff?
Sure.
My Jeff rant.
I'd love to
my
hear it.
version of a Jeff rant about the offside or about icing. Well, mine goes to BLTs. What's a BLT, Mackay?
Something about don't mess around at the line.
Blue line turnovers.
Yeah, blue line turnovers.
Yep.
You're in, you're out, you're out.
Yep, exactly. Get it in, get it out. Puck's in, puck's out. Especially in the last 2 minutes of a period. Another kill here for the Wildcats. Shot goes just wide of Carson Markgraf. Schuster steps in from the point. She'll try to throw it towards the net. It was blocked by Caroline Olsen. Picked up by Savannah Adelman. Adelman throws one hard off the glass all the way down. It'll be a nice with 1:07 to go in the period. I 1:08. Back and forth this second period has been. Both teams with some quality chances. Not able to bury it yet. Boatman with a big chance on a one-timer earlier. It was a nice stop from Markgraf. That one trickles towards the net. Featherston stops it. Dogs walks in. Slap shot, glove save. Markgraf.
Warbirds have done a nice job screening this period, but that shot all the way through. Markgraf could just see it, put it in the glove, squeeze, and hold on for dear life.
Easy one for her, Sydney Boatman, to take the draw. Warbirds have been fantastic at faceoffs today. Announcers Jinx, Esme Lumens wins the draw. Kayla Dogs spins away from the pressure, almost turned it over and put it in her own net. Caulfield chips it up the wall, kept in by Lumens. 45 seconds to go in the period. Cross-ice pass to Anna Gervais. Gervais fires a shot, patted away by Kennedy Coleman. Boatman with the puck. Tries to set it the breakout. Knuth lost it. Lumens got a chance to shoot it. She fires it wide. Caulfield picks up the loose puck. This USM line has been pretty good when they've been put together. Gervais off the skates of Siebert. Paige Knuth now. 20 seconds to go in the period. Siebert picks it up, dumps it in deep. Boatman will be the first one to it. Good job by Bea Featherston to knock her off the puck. Here comes Hattie Amato now with 10 seconds to go in the period. She gives way to Esme Lumens. Lumens runs over Gilson. Puck was fired off of Gilson now. 5 seconds to go in the period. Featherston dumps it into the neutral zone. We will head to the third. Second intermission coming up, brought to you by Holiday Automotive in a 0-0 deadlock from the Blue Line Family Ice Center in Fond du Lac.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. we're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. We'll take care of what can't be seen. Removing dust? For us, that's a must. And a reminder, get on a furnace maintenance plan now so your home is clean and cozy this fall and winter. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. If you're lucky, we'll be faster than a Derby from Kentucky.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Say cheese! If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
This is Craig Larson, sales manager with locally owned Dufresne Moving and Storage. Moving is very important to me, and I take pride in making sure our clients are happy with their overall experience at a reasonable cost and done in a high quality manner. We have a crew that is dedicated on taking care of your stuff. Call me today for an estimate at 1-800-425-MOVE or visit us at DufresneMoving.com. Dufresne Moving and Storage of Fond du Lac, making your move and storage of goods simple.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 68 North Main Street. Patrick Ellistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 201 South Marr Street. Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. And Matt Helmer, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees when you meet the monthly qualification criteria. There's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
We at the Glamour Shop pride ourselves in having a fantastic team that offers unbeatable customer service at rates we can stand behind. Our motto has always been, let's talk about hair. We're a passionate, team-based salon where relationships with our clients are at the heart of everything we do. Our experienced stylists work with you to create the look you've always dreamed of. Whether it's a cut, color, or a fresh style, we invite you to experience the Glamour Shop difference. The Glamour Shop. Call for an appointment today.
When you hire the attorneys with the Everson Law Office, you're getting more than professional presentation. The attorneys at Everson Law Office are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate, they work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call attorney William Everson at 920-922-7113 or go to everson-law.com.
People have a reluctance to go see the dentist. It's an easy thing to put off or avoid altogether. But one visit to the caring professionals at Fondi Family Dental will change the way you think about the dentist. They provide quality family dental services to all ages in a happy, honest, and efficient manner that teaches and involves you on your custom plan. If you don't have insurance, ask about their new membership plan that can save you money. Call or schedule online today at FondiFamilyDental.com.
Fond du Lac Equipment Rental and Repair is ready for your next project, so be sure to talk to Dave and his experienced staff. You know, from air compressors to chainsaws, excavators, lifts, tools, saws, and so much more. Now, do you have your snowblower tuned up and ready for the upcoming winter season? Fond du Lac Equipment Rental and Repair can do it. Check out their expanded rental lineup, too. Mention the words Radio Rental to get a 10% discount on your next rental. You can find them on Ford Drive on the west side of Fond du Lac.
Fond du Lac Equipment Rental and Repair is a proud Echo and Cub Cadet dealer.
Life is full of milestones, big and small. At Fond du Lac Credit Union, we're proud to be a part of your journey. From landing your first job to moving into your dream home, starting a family, or planning for what's next, we make the money part easy so you can focus on what matters most. Whatever stage you're in, we're right there with you. Fond du Lac Credit Union, here for life and every stage along the way. For more information, visit fdlcu.com or stop in today.
Bang. Intermission report brought to you by Holiday Automotive. Worth the trip. And that second period was pretty much eerily similar to the first period. A little more action in the beginning of the first period, but both teams had their fair share of chances in that second period, just not able to bury the puck.
Yeah, fairly quiet. Bringing you over to that penalty report at the 13:33 mark. USM picks up another one. The second penalty of the day for Zoe Adelman. They'll give her an interference. She sat 2 minutes in the box, but nothing happened after that. The Warriors not able to capitalize. Almost actually gave up the Warbirds not able to capitalize. They actually almost gave up a shorty. But besides that, pretty quiet period like you talked about, Justin.
Yeah, that nice breakaway chance from Esme Lumens, and a couple nice chances from the Warbirds, and a couple two one-timers that I can think of from Avril Quinn that were fired wide, and that big-time pad save on Sydney Votman in the slot from Carson Markgroff. That's how we stand at this 0-0 deadlock. You had the big-time breakaway save from Kennedy Coleman. Other than that, she really has not been incredible. The shots have been there, but I don't think she's been challenged, Makai.
No, I mean, for a while there, it was really slow, and then towards, you talked about it earlier, this game has gone in streaks where each team will gain a little bit of momentum in one way, and then you'll get a couple of shots on net, but she hasn't been challenged that much. There's been a couple of nice saves she's made, but there hasn't been many. I mean, she's had to make 2 or 3 quality saves. The rest of them have been a piece of cake, or they haven't even been on goal.
Yeah, nothing really getting a screenshot or anything in front of her. Now I see Kevin. He's way over there. That's not going to help me, but 5.5 to go in this intermission. We'll be back with about 2 minutes to go. Start of that third period, we'll give you our keys going into that third period of this Eastern Shores Conference matchup between the number 2 Wildcats and number 4 Warbirds. Back after these messages.
Recreations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches, daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Drive confidently this winter in a new GMC Sierra from Holiday. Score rates as low as 0%, plus beefy bonus and trade assist cash on top of our low simplified price and more for your trade. And enjoy our genuine hospitality.
We want our guests to feel the positive energy and teamwork around them.
By making car buying fun, simple, and pressure-free.
Come be our guest and let your new year shine bright.
Find yours and drive it home today from Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
So my name is Dave Hopper, and I've been with Hoppers for 35 years. My parents worked here, I work here, my son works here, my wife works here, so it's family. But I also look at the employees that we have today, and we have 2 that have over 25 years of employment here with us. So they are family. When we hire somebody new, I don't look at them as just an employee. They're part of our family, and that's what we strive for.
FBS Bank is here to help you achieve your dream of home ownership. For a limited time, we're offering home loans with just $595 closing costs plus title. Whether you're buying a new home or wanting to refinance, our experienced team is here to assist you. Visit our website at fbsbank.com or give us a call at 1-800-242-7880. Our friendly and experienced team will help guide you through the journey with FBS Bank. FBS Bank, banking made personal.
High school sports today on RadioPlusInfo.com is presented by these 4 Fond du Lac Edward Jones financial advisors: Matt Moses, Jeff Willis, Robert Bruce, and Patrick Elliott. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Third period in a 0-0 deadlock. Shots for that period, I do my math here, went 7 in favor of the Wildcats and 9 in favor of the Warbirds. Or 8. 11 to 8. What are you looking at?
Nothing.
You're making that face for?
No, I just didn't hear her announce shots. That's
okay. I looked at the
smart like that.
Apparently I can read too, you know. This guy.
Whoa.
Whether you're playing in the rec leagues or majors, sitting out due to injury is no fun if pain has moved you to the sidelines. Aurora Sports Health can help you get back in the lineup. Start today with a free injury evaluation from Aurora Sports Health. Request one at aurora.org/sports as part of the period and the game, brought to you by Aurora Sports Health. This has been a fantastic game. Chances wildly all around for both teams. Nobody able to put the puck in the net yet, Mackay.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of chances. That the first period, it seemed like it was a little more aggressive coming from both sides. We had penalties coming both ways. We had more scoring opportunities. Second period, they were very limited for sure, but like you talked about, they've been there through both of these two. Now their team able to capitalize. We'll see what happens in this third period. We'll see if it kind of reverts back to the first where we got more opportunities like that. It was a little more crisp hockey. Or if they come out playing like the second again where it was sloppy to begin with for at least the first about 7.5 minutes. Sloppiness, a lot of missed passes, a lot of missed chances. And we'll see how the second intermission break goes. But I'm really curious to see how this one ends. It's been a barn burner so far. Nothing, 2 periods in. And my goodness, we got to get going.
Yeah, we need some offense. And whether it comes now or it comes in favor of the overtime, both these goaltenders kind of look like they may not be beaten at this time. I mean, it's just we're in that situation where you're like, oh, okay, what's going to get a goal in on Kennedy Coleman or on Carson Markgraf? Markgraf seems a little bit more human than Kennedy Coleman right now. A lot of shots that have hit her bad rebounds, a couple things that hit her in the glove that has fallen out of her glove. So we'll see. This third period, ready to roll this part of the game. Once again, brought to you by Aurora Sports Health. Ready to roll third period. Linesman waiting, looking. The official having a conversation once again with the scorer's table. Jacobson wins the draw to the sidewall. Schuster spins away and gets it back to Jacobson. Dogs lost it. Valley Lindeman gives pressure for the Wildcats of the University School of Milwaukee and a couple other schools.
Just
Bears,
a couple.
Yeah, there's only 5 on that one.
No, that's not too bad.
No, that's not too bad.
The Warbirds are like 17 and a half.
Well, on the roster, we got Campbellsport, Amro, Waupun, Balders, Sheboygan North, Oshkosh, Kewaskum, Plymouth, Sheboygan Falls, St. Mary Springs. There's all kinds of them.
Jacob, you got this one? Tom Petty.
Oh, my. We're trying to get Jacob to learn music. He's apparently doesn't listen to us or listen to any good music at all. I don't know what he listens to.
So a lot of Dylan Scott. I love that.
And if you listen to
Jelly
Dylan
Roll.
Scott, you should be able to listen to Tom Petty and know who Tom Petty is. What are your question here, Mackay?
I don't know. I'm just seeing what they're talking about down there. That's all.
Somebody jumped early on the faceoff. That's why their center got kicked.
I understood why, but they were just taking a while to get out of there.
Shot blocked in front by Zoe Adelman. Maddie Gilson will get to the loose puck off the breakout. Come up the right wing wall. She tipped it away from pressure. That's brought back into the zone by Adelman. Penalty coming. Hooking. Dana Jacobson. Just 49 seconds into the period, Jacobson goes off for a hook. We'll see what the call is here. I'm guessing it's going to be a hook. 2 minutes. Hooking. Yeah, look at that. Pretty good at my job. 11, Mackay. 49 seconds.
What? 39 seconds.
Sorry. Close enough. Wildcats win the draw back. Coleman gets it out, though. Coleman got a chance for the loose puck, but good back check by Lucy Duback.
They officially give her a hooking?
Yeah.
I didn't see. I was looking down at the paper.
I wouldn't be wrong. I wouldn't lie to you.
Well, you would be wrong.
I would not be wrong in that situation. She hooked her. It's pretty obvious. That one was obvious. Nice play by Brennan Getz to steal the pass. This Wildcats power play, the couple of power plays they've had, have really not been able to get anything set up in zone. The Warbirds have done a great job of getting an early clear and hounding the Wildcats and not letting them get a chance to get back into the zone cleanly. Already killed over 40 seconds on this penalty. Getz knocks down Adelman. Adriana Getz gets to it and fires it all the way down. Cross ice. They've killed a minute now, and this has been an impressive penalty kill so far from the Warbirds. They get it to Caroline Olsen from Lucy Duback. Olsen skates through the middle of the ice, cuts across to the left wing. Drop pass onto the tape of Allie Lindeman. Lindeman behind the net. Slows things down, ready to set up the power play with 45 seconds to go on it. Gets it back on the goal line, throws a pass out in front, tipped off the outside of the cage by Caroline Olsen. Adriana Getz lost it. Gets it back, rims it around. Esme Lumens keeps it in on the backhand. Cuts to the top of the circle, spins away from the pressure, drops it down low. Nice play by Getz to steal it. Getz back up the wall. Chips it forward. Here comes Maddie Gilson now. Gilson with speed, got a lane. Cuts all the way across the ice, just backhands one in deep, will chase and get to it. Chips it a little bit further now. 10 seconds to go in that Jacobson penalty. Another great kill from the Warbirds. Pass onto the tape of Reese Caulfield. Couldn't hold on to it. Dogs chips it up the wall. Back into Caulfield. Jacobson fresh out of the box. Chips it around. Tries to poke it away from Esme Lumens. Good play by Lumens to use her body to take space away from Dana Jacobson. Avril Quinn picks up the puck in her own zone. Chips it around Hattie Amato. Quinn wasn't ready for it. Didn't have her stick on the ice. It's fired all the way down. It's an icing.
All right.
There's a hair tie on the ice.
Time to redeem yourself. Hold on to that feeling.
Are you kidding me?
Like,
this can't be a joke. This has got to be a joke.
This is insane, Jacob.
This one's got to be a joke if you don't know this one.
Journey?
Yes.
I don't think you knew it.
No, don't say yes as if that was just on the tip of your tongue.
Unbelievable. Hattie Amato with a nice chance off the face-off. Dogs makes the block. Here comes Brenna Lynn Getz, rims it around, looking for Avril Quinn in the half wall. Quinn chips it up on the backhand, kept in by Bia Featherston. Dogs over to Schuster. Eloise Newman forechecks, pokes it back for Dogs. Again, rimming it around for Avril Quinn, too far for her. Tries to get it out. Got a girl on the far side, Brooklyn Coleman. It was a fan pass, but she cuts across the ice and makes the play. Coleman walks in, shot blocked. Nice block by Anna Gervais. Bia Featherston drops it below the goal line. Gervais gets it, chips it up the wall. Right to Adriana Getz, though. Drops it down for Brenna Lynn. Throws the pass out in front off some skates, covered by Mark Croft with 13:12 to go. This third period, this part of the game, once again brought to you by Aurora Health. Finishing up this last 13 minutes is going to be entertaining. Both teams really not able to get that big-time offensive push yet in this third period. Loose puck picked up by Boatman, throws one out in front. Gervais knocks it down, throws it over to Esme Lumens. Lumens up the wall to Bia Featherston. Featherston fires it off some skates, and they will say it's offsides. As they say, offsides. I don't know if I believed it, but it's offsides.
That's what they say.
R1 back by Adriana Getz, or to Adriana Getz. She spins away from the forecheck of Lumens. It's back towards her own zone, hounded by Adelman. Adelman steals it, but it's Laney Arndt. It's poked back in deep by a good play by Esme Lumens. It's onside. Pass out in front. Nice play from Getz to get her stick down. Lindemann was looking for Adelman out in front. Siebert, hounded by Lumens. Tries to get it through and further up the wall. Boatman comes in to join and help out. On the D side, penalty coming on the USM. This is going to go on Esme Lumens. 2 minutes for probably a cross check will be my guess. We'll see. Oh, look at that, Mackay.
Cross check?
Cross check.
Nice.
Cross check at the 4:50 mark of the third period. So the Warbirds, their fourth power play of the game coming, right? Fourth?
Third.
That is their fourth.
Fourth.
2 in the first, 1 in the
Driving
second.
Slippers trying to act like he knows.
Driving Slippers, this guy.
Jacob Driving Slippers Haney. It's his new middle name.
That's such a good one.
I know. Jacobson wins the draw. Battle for it with Dubach. It's fired out. Nice play by Eloise Newman to even get that out. They come right back in and started a half a second early waiting for Jacobson to get back on side was Adriana Getz.
For those of them that don't know, the nickname behind Driving Slippers is I showed up at one of our broadcasts with slides on and changed it into shoes, and now they call me Driving Slippers.
Well, he drove in the slides.
He had to drive in the slipper.
Yeah.
Like, that was the entire point, is that to drive, you had to put the slides on, that you couldn't just put the shoes on.
Yeah. We didn't get that. 1:35 to go in the power play. Warbirds trying to get something in the zone and get set up. Have not been able to. Here comes Coleman. Fires it high and wide. Jacobson takes it away from Savannah Adelman. That's it below the goal line. Cuts out in front. Backdoor pass onto the stick. Fired just wide by Getz. She had a wide open 4x6. Dogs up top. Over to Getz. Adriana Getz. Shot pass out in front off some skates. Jacobson trying to shoot it right away and fanned on it. She's got to go for that loose puck. Comes Eloise Newman, but good forecheck down low by Coleman and Gilson. Dogs has it up top, drops it down low to Getz, back up top to Dogs. Dogs walks in, shot blocked. Comes down to Getz. Getz shoots it. Off some bodies, loose in front, still loose. Poked it.
The following is a presentation of Radio.
Brooklyn Coleman out in front, and the Warbirds lead 1-0. We talked about them getting a power play goal. How about getting a power play goal late in the third period?
Goodness, they needed that thing. Brooklyn Coleman able to be there after a couple of rebound shots, and my goodness, talk about a team who needed it coming down the stretch. That's the way you want to score on the power play. Put it in, put them up.
Coleman from 8 and 17, so it'll be 5 from 8 and 17. If they got the third assist, they may not have, but that's what it should be at the 5:59 mark. Power play goal. USM tries to answer. They keep it alive, throw it back in deep. Pass out in front onto the stick. Trying to answer right away. Shot was blocked by Schuster. Valley Lindemann with a nice chance. I knew I was going to get Dogs, and Getz with the assists. These officials are on top of it. They got the third assist, or secondary assist. They never do. That doesn't ever happen. 10.5 to go. Got a good one so far. Warbirds up 1-0 on a power play goal scored by Brooklyn Coleman. Finally getting something to go on that 5% power play. So they go 1 for 4. They're clicking at 25% today. They're red hot. 3-on-2 the other way. Here comes Gilson down the right wing. Gilson trying to get around Anna Gervais. Drops it on the backhand. Drops her shoulder below the goal line. Couple of USM players to hound her. They give it up to Laney Arndt. Arndt wisely chips it in. Watch out for flying pucks, folks. Who sings this one, Jacob?
Soldier Boy.
Oh! You didn't get the last one. The last one was Queen.
You guys never asked.
I knew you didn't
You
know it.
wasn't going to know it.
If you would have known, you would have said it, because I feel like you've been waiting.
He's been waiting for one he could say it on. Jacobson wins the draw, but it comes to be a Featherston. Featherston rims it around. Nice forecheck by Jacobson. Finds the wide open Laney Arndt. Just chips it in a little further. Stolen by Lucy Duback. She's got speed. Tries to throw it to Caroline Olsen. Was tipped off of Olsen. Under 10 minutes to go in this third period. A 1-0 lead on a power play goal for Brooklyn Coleman. Assisted by Adriana Getz and Kayla Dogs. Here comes Jacobson with speed. Cut off well. Has nowhere to go. Hounded by 3 Wildcats. Chipped up the wall looking for Valley Lindemann. Lindemann battles with Schuster. It's chipped further by Schuster. Lucy Duvac picks up the loose puck. Throws a board pass looking for Caroline Olsen on the breakout. Here comes Olsen cutting across the ice. Down the middle of the lane. Got nowhere to go. Cut off well by a good back check from the Warbirds. Dogs. A board check from Lindemann. Chipped further by Brooklyn Coleman. It's picked up. Thrown around by Reese Caulfield onto the stick of Zoe Adelman. Chipped in deep. Savannah Adelman gets to it, though. Brenna Getz has got it now. Here comes Zoe Adelman. Adelman has it poked off her stick by Brooklyn Coleman. It comes back to Esme Lumens. Lumens might have been someone they were missing on that penalty kill as she took the penalty that led to the Warbirds' leading goal scored by Brooklyn Coleman. Valley Lindemann. Nice move through the skates of Ziebert. Couple players fall down in the middle of the ice. Coleman holding onto the stick. Throws a slash. Refs let it go. Zoe Adelman on the half wall. Throws it cross ice right onto the stick of Valley Lindemann. Lindemann looks in the middle of the ice. Stolen by Laney Arndt. Lindemann gets it back though. Maya Ziebert fort pressures her. Coleman goes for a change. Chipped in further by Lindemann. Schuster chips it out. That's what the Warbirds are just trying to do here. Get pucks in, pucks out. Kill as much time as they can. That one rimmed around for Jillian Schuster now. Comes up the wall, poked further by Ziebert. Nice move by Eloise Newman to spin away 2-on-1. Olsen gets the pass. One-timer. What a stop from Coleman. Olsen out there with Esme Lumens. Coleman slides across on the one-timer and makes a nice pad save and holds on.
Just fantastic poise from Kennedy Coleman there. She sees the one-timer being set up. She slides with it the entire time, still ready to jump back if they don't pass that, but she knows they're going to pass, so she slides with it and able to get a body on it.
Almost got caught cheating. She was off her post off the face-off. It was a nice stop. Barely got a piece. Ball buck tipped just wide. Fired in deep. Caroline Olsen picks it up, skates across the top of the circles. Jacobson claps it in further. Just gets it out of there. Addie Gilson picks up the loose puck. Gilson throws a backhander out in front. Not ready for it was Carson Markroff. Backhanded down low off some sticks and skates. Bouncing puck. Gilson. Nice stick lift from Lucy Duback. Getz walks in. Wisely spins away, drops it for Dogs. Nice toe drag by Dogs. Cuts around Dogs, shoots it, pad save. Rebound, Gilson, another pad save from Mark Groff. She pokes it away from Dubac. Pass out in front off some skates on the goal line. Shot coming into the glove from Jacobson. Markgraf holds on with 6:54 to go.
Markgraf needed to do that there, just slow it down. A lot of shots being pelted at her currently. Able to finally glove it, face a face-off.
Duback to take the face, or Lumens to take the face off. She'll take it against Brooklyn Coleman. Coleman wins it to the wall. Brenna Lynn gets, just dumps it in deep. It's picked off by Esme Lumens. Lumens chips it right back in to Getz, but it comes back to Gervais. Gervais throws a pass off the boards. Nice pickup from Valley Lindemann. Looks for Esme Lumens in the middle of the ice. Nice back check by Getz. Forces Lumens to reset. Spins away from the pressure. Comes in with speed down the left wing. All the way behind the net. Tries to slow things down. Looks around, throws a pass. Nice job by Coleman to get a stick on that. That will be an ice if it happens. It goes all the way down. It will, with 6:18 to go. This part of the game brought to you by Fogel Family Dental. Dr. Dylan Fogel is now the new owner of Doyle Kelly Dental on Fond du Lac Avenue in Fond du Lac. Jacob will say it every time. That's where he goes.
Jacob, is that where you go?
Is that where he goes? That's where he goes.
It actually is.
Nice.
Yeah. Driving slippers.
Bet you wear the slippers in the office?
Yeah, yeah. Should definitely.
Oh, gosh.
That one rimmed around. Dumped in deep. Nice keeping the line up there by Burlew. Have not said much of her name in this second or third period. They've been on the penalty kill and hounded so much that they've been having their top defensive unit out there most of the time. Puck rolling all the way down. It will stop up and be an icing with 5:55 to go in the third period.
Playing music over there?
Yeah.
While the game's going on?
Yeah.
Disrespectful.
Yeah. Is what it is. They're pretty. They got it quiet. Normally they're blasting it, so it's pretty good for them.
If you come during their JV games, it's loud as loud could be.
Yep. Wow. Off the faceoff, puck was loose, cleared away by Sydney Voigtman. Finds Paige Knuth now. Knuth down the left wing. Dumps it in the backhand. Finds Sydney Voigtman. Voigtman behind the net, pulls it back on front of the backhand, throws the backhander, puck's loose. Siebert couldn't get a hold of it. Reese Caulfield picks it up for the Wildcats. Throws it into the skates of Maya Siebert. Ends up rimming it up the wall to Laney Arndt. Shot tipped in front. Knocked down by the glove. Loose puck. Knuth into the glove of Markgraf. Nice stop from Carson Markgraf again. 5:24 to go in this one.
Markgraf having to do a lot right now. Defense trying to help her. Puck's out in front. They're trying to swat it away, but it just keeps getting out there.
This Warbirds team is really changed a pace in this third period. Draw one back. Shot coming from the point by Getz was blocked in front by Caroline Olsen. She's out there with Esme Lumens and Eloise Newman. Pass to Bia Featherston. Chip up for Newman. Newman down the wall. Throws a pass out in front. Getz clears it away. Getz comes up the wall. Tries to cut in the middle of the ice. Poked off her stick. She gets it back. Lumens pokes it forward for Esme. Dumped back out. Lumens looks around. Drops it onto the stick of Caroline Olsen. Olsen makes a nice move around Olivia Bear. Getz pokes it away from her. Goes back to Lumens. Lumens makes one move. Gets the puck back, throws it up top. Gervais, quick cross ice to Bia Featherston. That one bouncing just wide of Kennedy Coleman. 4.5 to go in this one. Warbirds trying to hang on and pick up a pair of conference wins against this Wildcats team. 3-on-2 in the corner. Some Warbirds battling in there. Joining in was Lumens, and she picks up the loose puck. Lumens drops it for Featherston. She dumps it further in. Laney Arndt will pick it up, though. Arndt spins away from the pressure, fires it back up the wall. Olivia Bear throws one out. Knocked down by Anna Gervais. Finds Esme Lumens. Lumens slows things down. Cuts through the middle of the ice with 3:55 to go. Going to see a lot of her in this last 3.5 or 4 minutes probably. She'll go for a change, but she may go for a change. She may not. Nice steal. Brenna Lynn gets with a nice move around Lumens. Getz fires a shot. Glove save. Loose in front. Chip just wide. That glove hand has been a struggle today for Carson Markgraf. Jacobson gets knocked down. Here comes Lumens. She chips it around. Brenna Lynn gets onto the stick and gets it back. Throws it up for Caroline Olsen. Nice pickup from her. Kayla Doggs pressures. Forces her to just chip it around. Duback out there with Adelman. And she steals it in the neutral zone. She came in offsides.
Hard when you pick up a puck like that in the neutral zone and you're ready. Your momentum's already carrying you in the zone. Really can't stop on a dime most of the time.
That's one where your initial reaction is you want to stop there, you want to try to go full speed. But really what you should do is just quick spin. Anything you can do, like a little punch turn, something like that, to give yourself a little bit of space. Brooklyn Coleman has it on the backhand, trying to chip it out. Kept in at the line by Savannah Adelman. Her and Zoe battle there. It's chipped out, though, by Jillian Schuster. And here comes Brooklyn Coleman. Slap shot wide of Carson Markroff. Nice move by Valley Lindemann. Chips it over for Adelman. Adelman chips it around Maddie Gilson. Here comes Zoe Adelman. Throws a pass out in front off some skates. It comes right to Duback. Duback walks in. Pat save. Nice stop there from Coleman. Don't think she cleanly saw that one. Comes up the wall. Savannah Adelman with a shot blocked in front. That one going to come into the neutral zone. Elizabeth Burlew will get to it. Spins away from Brooklyn Coleman and dumps it in deep. 2.5 to go in this one. We'll see how long we see Carson Markroff in net. Breakout pass for Olivia Bear. She brings it in and dumps it in deep. Bouncing puck to the backside of Carson Markroff. It's Anna Gervais. Onto the stick of Caroline Olsen. Olsen spins back, throws it up for Eloise Newman. Here comes Newman now. Newman chips it into the far corner. Her and Laney Arndt give chase with 2 minutes to go. Arndt has it on the backhand, tries to chip it around. It's Jacobson now. Jacobson spins, loses it to Newman. Nice play by Getz to get a stick on it. Gervais keeps it in at the line, dumps it in. Arndt picks it up for the Warbirds, chips it around. Eloise Newman, it comes back to Caroline Olsen now with 1:50 to go. And here comes the goaltender. Pass out in front, loose in front, cleared. Bear chips it out. It's going to go all the way down. Goaltender goes back into the cage. Will it be an ice? It will. I will bet that we will see a timeout coming from Sarah Pearson. Look at that.
Wow. It's like you played hockey for how many years?
Yeah, that was a pretty obvious one. With over 1.5 to go, they'll take that timeout. We'll take it with them and come back with the last 1:39.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
The Landing is your go-to lakeside hangout on beautiful Beaver Dam Lake. Where the drinks are cold, the food always hits the spot, and the music keeps the good times rolling. Come for the view, stay for the fun. Pizza and beverages go together like sunsets and lake views at The Landing, and always better with friends and family. A Friday fish fry, your landing spot. An extensive variety of house-built pizzas, your landing spot. A great menu, of course. The Landing Pub and Grill, Country Road G, Beaver Dam, and like them on Facebook.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of...
Coming back. Welcome back. 1:39 to go in this one. 1-0. And net is empty. Zoe Adelman out there with Valley Lindemann, Caroline Olsen, Eloise Newman, Duback, all forwards. And well as Esme Lumen. She's got it up top, fires a shot, bouncing puck, loose in front. Coleman covers. What a stop from Kennedy Coleman. That one was fighting. Hard shot up top from Esme Lumens. Went off the stomach of Caroline Olsen. She's laboring a little bit, but she's all right.
Seems to be okay.
Both Getzes out there for the Warbirds with Brooklyn Coleman, Avril Quinn, and Kayla Doggs. Draw one back to Caroline Olsen. These are faceoffs that would be big for the Warbirds. Shot coming. Lumen scores, and we're tied. With 1:25 to go, shot from the point. Esme Lumens ripped it home. You could kind of feel it coming. All the traffic in front of Brooklyn or Kennedy Coleman. It's 1-1. It'll be Lumens from Olsen. I think on the face-off, it should be Adelman as well, or Duback. Should be Adelman. Should be 4 from 13 and 8. They're looking for assists, I think. Or if somebody got a piece of it. I don't think anybody got a piece of it. It looked clean to me, Mackay.
Yeah, I mean, it was like it was bound to happen. Only minute 25 left, And somehow the Wildcats are able to put it in, tie us up at 1. And a game that looked like it was going to be over there for a while, somehow right back into it.
And you know what? And both of those times, they were trying to do that both times. That's a set play off the faceoff. That's your coach drawing something up, doing a good job at getting something ready in the huddle. Duback and Olsen get the assists. 7 and 13.
Yep.
Help you out.
I was just making sure.
Oh, did I write that on there? Or did I say that right away?
I don't know who you said right away.
Okay.
I was just trying to, I don't know.
Well, do better. You're supposed to know that.
Well.
Warbirds trying to get one back. Trying to get that one before the end of regulation. See if we could go to overtime once again for the 9th time for the Warbirds this season. Dogs chips it in. Got a pass from Schuster now with 55 seconds to go in the game. Overtime is looming. These two teams went to overtime just 11 days ago. Here comes Jacobson now. Jacobson looks around. Got to put a puck towards the net. Fires one off the outside of the pad. Was probably going to go wide. Now here comes Esme Lumens with speed. Can't give her a ton of space. She's got a great shot. And chips it over for Zoe Adelman. Adelman, toe drag move. Adelman walks in. What a shot and what a glove save from Kennedy Coleman.
"30 seconds left, and in a game 11 days ago that couldn't be settled in 3 periods. This one seems to be looming towards that as well.
Yep. Brennan Getz chips it out. She tries to give chase. Picked up by Gervais and fires it back in. Adriana Getz leaves it alone. They wave it off. Probably the right call on the icing. Here comes Adriana Getz now. Makes a move. Throws it up the ice. Stolen on the cross ice pass attempt and dumped back in by Anna Gervais now. 10 seconds to go in the period. One last rush for the Warbirds. Here comes Brooklyn Coleman with speed, the goal scorer. Makes one move into the middle of the ice. Comes out of the stick. Getz fires a shot. Dumped it in deep. Didn't realize how much time was left. Overtime. Free hockey here in Fond du Lac. Once again for the 9th time this season, the Warbirds go to overtime in this Eastern Shores Conference matchup. Take a quick break and come back after that.
Black Area Sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Keller, building trust since 1960.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Hi, I'm Aaron Sadoff. Blessed be the president of Marian University right here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. If you are beginning your college adventure or looking to transfer, Marian University could be the perfect fit for you. Our beautiful campus, our amazing faculty and staff, our Division III athletics, and our amazing mission are waiting for you. Come visit Marian University. Not only will you get a great education, but we will help you become the best for the world. Good luck and go Sabres.
Marco, the name our area trusts for all things related to your tax return. For over 60 years, our community has trusted the Marco Tax Service at 43 East 3rd Street, Fond du Lac.
Overtime, free hockey. Yippee, Mackay. Whoa! All right, let's go to work here. 5-on-5, 8 minutes. If they do not score, it goes 3-on-3 for 5 minutes. And since this is a conference game, it goes to a shootout.
Love it.
Chance for Adelman right off the gates. Adelman off the outside of the cage. 2-on-1 battle down low, pulled away by Valley Lindemann. Lindemann spins away from the back check. Schuster battles her. Spins back up the wall. Here comes Jillian Schuster now. Try to bring it out of the zone for the Warbirds. Schuster gains the red, now gains the blue. Cuts in the middle of the ice. Backhand move covered up by Carson Markgraf with 7:29 to go in the first overtime. Just 31 seconds in. Shots and saves for that period went 6-7. 5 saves for Kennedy Coleman. 6 saves for Carson Markgraf. Draw one back. Adriana gets with a chance, fires it wide. Chip pass. Esme Lumens with space. A nice back check here for the Warbirds. Lumens walks in, shoots it over top of the net. Had all kinds of room to skate, just decided to take the shot and missed. Gervais now makes a pass in the middle of the ice off some skates. Adelman's got a lane. Shot, glove save. Kennedy Coleman, whistle blows.
I don't know if it was the glove save. You see it pop out there afterwards, but whistle came and nothing hurt by it. We saw a couple of calls go the other way against the Warbirds earlier, so. 100% secure?
Yeah, 100% secure.
Okay.
Couple nice chances early for USM in overtime so far. Shot coming off the faceoff. Newman fires, pad save by Coleman. Chipped up the wall. Savannah Adelman keeps it in. Throws one into the chest of Dana Jacobson. Eloise Newman gets to the loose puck, fires it. Sticked away by Kennedy Coleman. Laney Arndt fires it up the wall. Eloise Newman gets it there for the Wildcats. Throws a shot pass out in front. It was tipped. Coleman with another stop. Newman battles on the boards with Maddie Gilson. Throws a backhand pass off the skates of Lucy Duback. Adelman can't hold it in at the line. Pressure. Gilson couldn't get the puck. Getz fires it up the wall. Goes through some bodies. Slowly comes back to Savannah Adelman. She finds Lucy Duback. Duback fires it in deep. Goes for a change. Top line of this Wildcats team. Ready and able to come back out. Pass in the middle of the ice. Nice play by Esme Lumens to get her stick on it. Fresh off the bench. Adelman brought it back into her own zone. Chips it up the wall. Nice pass to Olsen. Went underneath her stick. Here comes Brenna Lynn Getz. Throws it cross ice. Did she gain the red? She did not. Icing. Jacob, who's this? I bet you, Mackay may not even know this. It's the Ken Craft 400. The Bruins goal song, as they say.
We are Penn State.
No. It's the Boston Bruins. No, we are Penn State. This guy. It's a hockey rink.
I would never root for Penn State anyway, don't worry. Well, Penn State doesn't play hockey?
They don't.
They play outdoor hockey.
They just beat the wheels off of Wisconsin the other weekend.
Yes, I'm aware.
Gervais keeps it in at the line, dumps it in deep. Backhand pass from Zoe Adelman off some skates, comes around, chipped out by April Quinn. The USM Wildcats have been all over the Warbirds in overtime so far. Coleman steals a pass. Got a lane to the net. It's only her, though. Nice back check from Esme Lumen. She's swinging her stick around.
She was going down. The stick was coming with her.
Yep. Not enough juice for the icing as the ice is choppy now. They're playing over a period and some change on it. Nice pass. Couldn't find the intended Wildcat. Anna Gervais. The hinge play on the neutral zone breakout. Chipped up by Bea Featherston, too strong, looking for Valley Lindemann. Gilson chips it to herself. Gervais steps in front of her, chips it back up the wall. Gilson and Gervais battle, backhand pass right under the tape of Olivia Bear. Bear with some room, throws a shot towards the net. It went outside the cage. 4:35 to go in this one. Gilson steals. Just chips it in further. She's going to go for a change. Fresh off the bench is Avril Quinn trying to get to the loose puck. Featherston fires it up. Eloise Newman tries to pick up the loose puck. Adriana gets, spins away. She falls down. Room for Esme Lumens. Lumens makes a nice move, fires a shot. Nice save by Kennedy Coleman. Pass out in front. Up top to Gervais. Gervais shoots, blocked in front. Whistle blows. Net was off the moorings. With 4:11 to go in overtime. Lucy Duback to take the draw. Won by Dana Jacobson off the glass, onto the tape of Avril Quinn, chips it out further. Burlew gets to it first, chips it up. Get into the neutral zone, Caroline Olsen with speed. Here she comes. She's got a lane through the ice. Cuts down in the backhand, throws a pass out in front, too strong for Eloise Newman. Adelman picks off the clearing attempt. Shot was missed by Duback on the tip attempt. And penalty coming. Duback was knocked down in front. Cross check coming. This one going to go on Laney Arndt. A costly penalty at the wrong time for the Warbirds. Cross checking. Coach Pearson was wondering, I think she was wondering if she had a timeout because they're in overtime if she gained one. She does not have a timeout.
Trying to draw up something similar to what she did in the last timeout to equalize us.
So, power play. Chance to win it here at overtime. Shot coming loose in front. Olsen tips it around, and none other than Kennedy Coleman makes another save.
That one got risky. The original shot came back out and just trickled near the skates of Kennedy Coleman, but she's able to reach over and get on top of it just in time.
Once again, stick with us after this one. We got a good one. Two teams toply ranked in Division II boys between Tomahawk and St. Mary Springs. Shot blocked by Maddie Gilson. Putting the body on the line here in overtime. Was that trying to think of the movie where the water boy, last game of the season, can't hold back now. That's what they say, you know.
I haven't watched that movie in years.
It's a funny quote from the announcers in that movie. Caroline Olsen picks up the loose puck. Throws it below the goal line, looking for Lendeman. Nice steal, cleared out. Nice play by Lumens to try to keep it alive with the stick. She knocked it down out of the air. But it gets down and comes to Lucy Duback with 1:10 to go in the power play. Here comes Duback. She's got a lane to skate. All kinds of room. They drop it back for Esme Lumens. Lumens cuts through. Behind the goal line. Backhand pass out in front. Puck thrown off the outside of the cage, and Kennedy Coleman grabs it with the blocker and holds on. With 55 seconds to go in the power play, 2:40 to go in overtime.
Give you a couple different quotes from that movie. Probably not broadcast friendly.
Probably not. 2:40 to go in this one. Shot fired out by Brooklyn Coleman. Good job to get the clear early on this penalty kill. Coleman poked it away. Lumens dangerously pulls it back in front of her net. She'll bring it out, though. Numbers the other way for USM. Lumens behind the goal line. Spins around the net. Throws it up top onto the stick of Duback. Duback shoots tipped wide by Caroline Olsen. Wide open, one-timer, fanned on. Got too far down on her stick. Tried to bear down was Esme Lumens. 15 seconds to go on the power play. Pass out in front off a stick. Poke just wide. Nice clear by Adriana Getz. Bouncing puck goes all the way down with 10 seconds to go on the power play. Duback picks up a pass from her goaltender. 5 seconds to go on the power play. Laney Arndt going to get a kill. Getz makes the steal behind the net. Warbirds finally getting a forecheck going here in overtime. It comes to Adriana Getz. Bouncing puck fired wide of Margraf. Here comes Jacobson with 1:35 to go in overtime. Dogs up top. Shoots. Tipped over top of the cage by Olivia Bear. Caroline Olsen tied up along the wall. Adriana Getz throws one behind the net. Just wide. She was looking for a stick of Jacobson. Dogs pinches in from the point. Throws it back behind the net with 1:15 to go in the first overtime. Wide open in the middle of the ice was Zoe Adelman. She tipped it at least. Couldn't catch the pass now. About to tick under 1 minute to go in overtime. Wide open on this far side is Kayla Doggs. Nice pickup behind the back. 1 minute to go in overtime. Doggs on the backhand. She gets knocked down. Power play coming, Warbirds. Can the power play do it in overtime, Mackay?
We shall see. It's going to be a tripping call and a pretty easy one coming against Esme Lumens. Her second penalty of the game. She's the only goal scorer tonight for something to actually know. She's the only goal scorer tonight for the Wildcats, but that first goal scored by Brooklyn Coleman, that was when they were on the power play from Lumens in the box.
It took what I was going to say again.
Apologize.
One of their better penalty killers goes off. Newman comes out on the penalty kill with Duback. Warbirds send out their power play unit with Jacobson, Gilson, and Doggs. Well, with Adriana Getz, in front of the net is Brooklyn Coleman. Adriana Getz spins away from the pressure, walks in, shoots, blocker save by Mark Groff. 35 seconds to go in this part of overtime. Battle for it out in front. Brooklyn Coleman did a serious no-no, took a penalty on the power play because she cross-checked a lady in front of the net and they baited her into it. They wanted her to get a reaction. That's exactly what they were trying to do. She fell for it. She took the penalty.
It's Coleman's second penalty this game as well.
Interference they'll give her. I think there was a lot of things they could have gave her. Cross-checking, interference. So that negates the power play.
Now we get to see some 4-on-4 hockey.
Which we would get to 4-on-3 anyway, or 3-on-3 after this if nobody scores in this last 30 seconds-ish. 20 seconds to go in overtime. Jacobson with the rush. Drops her shoulder. Spins it up top to Gilson. Gilson with a nice move along the wall. Tries to chip it in further. Poked away by Savannah Adelman. Comes to Valley Lindemann. Here comes Lindemann now with 8 seconds to go in the first overtime. Slicing through the neutral zone. Dumps it in deep. We will see overtime numero dos. Why not?
Why not?
Why not see some more free hockey here at the Blue Line Family Ice Center in Fond du Lac? We'll take another quick break. Double OT coming up.
Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed, quality workmanship, and getting the job done right the very first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
At Musa Sheet Metal, they spend generations building a better everyday life. They don't just build panels, they build a legacy. They're growing, innovating, and pushing the limits again with their brand new 24-gauge stocked steel line. Musa colors created by the Musa team, 25 bold choices ready to go, delivering the best solutions in architectural sheet metal. Say hi to the Musa apprentices. They're your neighbors, your classmates, and the future of the industry. Musa Sheet Metal, revolutionizing steel, building the future.
Just like a great team, National Exchange Bank and Trust knows that success is built on strong relationships and trust. Since 1933, the bank has been locally owned and focused on serving the needs of our community so that our friends and neighbors can live the life they want. Let National Exchange Bank and Trust be your financial teammate for life, because when it comes to your financial goals, we're here to help you stay ahead of the game. Visit nebat.com to learn more.
Are you or a loved one living with the discomfort and hopelessness of peripheral neuropathy? The tingling, the numbness, the life-altering pain? Are you tired of taking medications that only mask the symptoms or don't work at all? You don't have to live like that anymore. Introducing New Medical Center, your beacon of hope in the fight against peripheral neuropathy. Our team of dedicated specialists uses the latest advancement in medical technology to help you regain control of your life. Our personalized treatment plans are designed to reduce your pain, improve your balance, and restore your quality of life, all while targeting the cause of your neuropathy. Visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
You've dreamt of the kind of home you want to live in for years. Now is the time to turn that dream into a reality. Quest Interiors has you covered with flooring, cabinetry, and countertops all in one place. From kitchens and bathrooms to family and bedrooms, bring your vision to life with professional installation. Visit our showrooms in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
5 minutes, double overtime. 3-on-3. So what's going to happen here is Lumens will come out of the box after her penalty. 1:06 to go in her penalty. It'll be 4-on-3 for about 25, 24-ish seconds. And then Brooklyn Coleman will come out. They'll play 4-on-4 till that next whistle, and then it goes back to 3-on-3. If there is a whistle.
Intriguing.
I figured I'd help you out. Help everybody out at home that doesn't know that. So 3-on-3 for now. Chance to go 4-on-3 and then 4-on-4. Caroline Olsen has other thoughts and wants to end it right away.
Who wouldn't?
I would. Olsen throws a shot pass. Loose in front. Poked around. Kennedy Coleman got a piece of it, enough of it, to poke it away. Here comes Kayla Doggs with speed now. Doggs slowly around the outside. Chips it. Poked away by Caroline Olsen. Loose puck comes to Lucy Duback. All forwards out here for USM. Could be dangerous. 50 seconds to go on Brooklyn Coleman's penalty. 25 seconds to go on Esme Lumen's penalty for the Wildcats. They'll have a brief 25-second power play. Jacobson in a 1-on-3. Spinning away from the pressure. Loose puck. Comes to Caroline Olsen now. Olsen with speed, slicing her way through the neutral zone, cuts back a couple times, walks in and shoots. Glove save, puck's loose. Coleman doesn't know where it is. It was cleared away by her defenders. A brief power play coming. Here comes Adriana Getz in transition. Getz walks in. Getz shoots it, blocked in front. Throws one into the chest, puck's loose, cleared off the goal line. Almost a shorthanded winner from Getz on the goal line. So, 5 seconds to go in this power play. We're going to go to full strength, 4-on-4 until the next whistle. 3.5 minutes to go in overtime. Here comes Lumens. Lumens pass out front. Shot pass blocked in front by Coleman. Brooklyn Coleman pokes it out to herself. B. Featherston got enough of her to clear it away. Coleman tries to chip it back to herself. She does. Throws a shot wide of the net of Mark Groff. Brenna Lynn gets to the loose puck. Throws it off in front, off some skates. Bear comes into pressure. One defenseman out there for the Warbirds. 3 forwards. Nice job by Bear to poke it away from Lumens. Lumens pokes it back to herself with 2:55 to go in overtime. Chips it up the wall, all the way down. It'll be an ice. Now remember, 3-on-3 now.
Everything you said came into play. Fantastic.
What do you mean?
We got the power play, and then we were 4-on-4, and then the next whistle came. I'm glad you reiterated for the audience.
Who sings this one, Jacob? Ain't no way he's getting this one. Makai, do you know who sings this one?
Nope.
Kiss.
Wouldn't have gotten it.
Unbelievable. You guys, uncultured swines.
Oh, you got me.
Gosh. Bummer. You got me again.
Jacobson wins the draw forward, but it comes to Lucy Duback. Duback finds Valley Lindemann up the wall. She's out there with Caroline Olsen. Cross-ice pass to Olsen in a breakaway. Olsen in overtime, chance to win it. Olsen walks in, pad save Coleman, holds it on the goal line. Nice face, Makai. You shocked? What's your question? What's your question?
Was that not a goal?
No.
I mean, how she was in the goal?
She wasn't all the way in. The puck was just outside the goal line. I mean,
according to who?
The referee standing there.
Oh, boy.
Maddie Gilson throws a cross-ice pass off the stick, onto the stick of Jacobson. Jacobson with a nice move, just got enough of it, was Duback. Jacobson pokes it around. Chip pass in the middle of the ice. They were looking for Caroline Olsen. Offsides. No whistle. It was delayed. 2:05 to go in overtime. Here comes Lucy Duback, slowing things down with 2 minutes to go in overtime. In this Eastern Shores Conference matchup, what more could we have asked for? Another overtime game. Adelman can't get to the loose puck. Getz just chips it in the neutral zone. Adriana Getz has played almost the entire game tonight. She's been all over the ice. Esme Lumens makes a move, throws it forward. She's looking for Zoe Adelman with 1.5 to go in overtime. Adelman spins away from Getz, throws a backhanded pass. Coleman clears, fires it all the way down. It's going to have the juice for an ice and just barely enough juice to be an ice. That's good. You'll see that. Got their roster now. Nice lineup card, too. Fancy.
Beautiful.
I know. 1:27 to go in overtime. 3-on-3. Had to get lineups for the other game. Going to be a quick transition in this one. Dog spins away from Newman. Throws a pass too strong for Gilson. But I'm going to put money that doesn't have enough juice for an icing. Not that we bet on high school sports around here.
No.
Esme Lumens has some space in a 2-on-1 with Eloise Newman. She chipped it for her, but Newman had to hold up at the line and wait. Dogs spins away. Under a minute to go in overtime. Chance for a shootout. Featherston fires one. Coleman couldn't handle it cleanly. Newman ties up Kayla Dogs. She throws a pass for Dana Jacobson. 40 seconds to go in overtime. Gilson goes for a change, as well as Dogs. Jacobson, nice move. Shires a shot. It's blocked. It goes into the corner. Coleman picks up the loose puck. Throws a shot pass out in front. Nobody home. Nice pass. Stolen in the middle of the ice. Here comes Getz now. Makes a move around Featherston. Shot coming from Brooklyn Coleman. It was blocked and goes wide with 20 seconds to go in overtime. Backhand pass. Nobody home. Loose puck. Can Caroline Olsen get there first? Chips it forward. 14 seconds to go in overtime. Brenna Lynn Getz chips it to herself. Numbers the other way if they can make it through. Getz chips it further to herself. 7 seconds to go in overtime. Offsides is the call with 5.6 to go. And Mackay, it's looking like we're going into a shootout.
Looks like it. You know, we weren't surprised when we saw this Warbirds team coming with another overtime game on the season. Last time, took double OT for these two teams. This time, it's going to take a little more than that.
Draw one back to Lucy Duback. Clock ticks down. How about a shootout in conference play? It'll be the best of 3. And people would say, oh, maybe your scoreboard doesn't have that feature. Why wouldn't it? It does have the feature. It does. Why wouldn't it?
Still shows up from the last game we did.
It showed up from the last game. Reset. Reset, reset, reset. Reset, reset, reset. Why wouldn't it always reset? Oh. There we go. Full reset. Mark Graff with 1 save in overtime, 4 for Kennedy Coleman in the second overtime. So shootout round 1. This is going to be a fun one. This comes down to the goaltenders now. What more could we have asked for here at the Blue Line Family Ice Center on a Saturday afternoon? Doubleheader should be a good second game as well. We'll see. Thank God, if I remember correctly, the away team gets the choice of whether they go first or second. And that's a big thing. I know a lot of teams, a lot of coaches say they believe in going first, take the pressure off your girls. And a lot of teams say, well, go second. Because, I mean, if you can win it, and you can win it in the second half, I mean, there's no reason not to.
A lot of strategy with it.
There is a lot of strategy with it. The referee needs some paper to make sure he writes down the skaters for each team so they're known. He has to keep track of that.
I was hoping he wasn't looking for pucks again.
Oh, boy. So shots.
Or when you called it a ball before.
Oh, yeah, one time. You know how much basketball I've been doing lately?
Driving sandals.
Yeah, driving slippers. Take it easy, pal. So shots finished officially 38-27 in favor of the Wildcats. I mean, what more could you ask for from your goaltender? From Kennedy Coleman, stops 37 of 38, gives up 1 goal late in the game, a shot that she never saw, and we're sitting here headed into a shootout in this Eastern Shores Conference matchup. My guess is what we'll see for USM would be Duback, Olsen, and probably
I would assume Lumens.
Yeah. You might see instead Bally Lindemann or a Zoe Adelman, but I would think Duback and Olsen would be the way. But they're going to start here actually with Bally Lindemann. So they'll
take everything Justin said and throw it out the window.
I'd put Bally Lindemann's in there. I put 5 names out there. So Lindemann starts the shootout. Skates through the middle of the ice. Walks into the back end of the forehand. Easy stop for Kennedy Coleman. She made that one look real easy. Stuck with her. And one thing, I mentioned this in the last time we did a shootout. When the ice is like this, there's something that you want to shoot the puck. Okay. Choppy, you stick handle, you over stick handle, it turns into a bouncing puck. Maddie Gilson will get the nod here for the first round of the shootout for the Warbirds. Last time the Warbirds entered a shootout that we covered, Dana Jacobson scored the winner on a nice move. Here comes Maddie Gilson. Started off on the left side, comes into the forehand, shoots, pad save by Carson Markgraf. Now we'll see Zoe Adelman. Gotta wait for the whistle before they can touch the puck. Nice shot of Zoe Adelman there. Here we go. Adelman starts off on the left side, cuts through the middle of the ice, has it on the forehand, shoots it right into the pads of Kennedy Coleman. She's stuck right with her once again.
Intensity is really building up within this ice.
100%. The start of round 2 starts with another Kennedy Coleman save. This time we'll see Brenna Lynn Getz. Whistle blows. Here comes Brenna Lynn Getz. All the way right down the middle, right over that Marion logo. Walks into the backhand, over stick handle. When I talked about the ice being choppy, that's what happens.
Possibly looked like she missed it because of it being choppy. Just puck wasn't where she originally had thought it was.
And here comes the goal scorer for the Wildcats, Esme Lumens, who had a missile of a shot over the glove hand of Kennedy Coleman. We'll see if she goes to a move or intends to shoot. Slowly brings it in just outside the Fond du Lac Bears logo. Walks into the hash mark, shoots it, stick save, Kennedy Coleman. Got to find some way to get some depth here. That's another thing we mentioned. Jacobson made a nice move onto the backhand to win it against Arrowhead. We'll see if she goes there again. This time on the goaltender, Carson Markgraf. She's matched Kennedy Coleman save for save so far. Can we go to a round 4? And here we go. Jacobson, right over that Marion logo, walks in. Has it on the forehand, takes it to the backhand, back to the forehand, ball game. Dana Jacobson once again wins it in a shootout. USM falls one more time in a 2-week span to the Warbirds. So the Warbirds win 2-1. Officially goes down as a 1-1 tie in terms of conference play. It's a 2-1 victory for the Warbirds. Once again, another win for them. Big-time conference win. Trying to claw their way back up the standings. We'll stay right here, actually. We'll go right into the post game, and we'll kind of wrap things up here because we got to get ready for that next game. Makai, I'll let you go with the goals and give the recap of the goals, and we'll let her fly after that.
Recap of the goals. We have to move all the way to the third period tonight of action. 5:59 mark. The first goal of the game coming from number 5, Brooklyn Coleman of the Warbirds. Tonight she was able to score and get the Warbirds on the board. After that, we kind of thought it was going to be shut down, but wait, not so fast. 15:35 into that third period. We are nearly done with this thing. And here comes Esme Lumens, she puts a goal in to tie us up at 1 apiece. Obviously, you saw what just happened there. Now, after double OT, we move to the shootout. And in the final section of the third round of the shootout, Dana Jacobson puts it in.
Lights go down, and that's going to do it here. We'll go through all your stuff here on the Fox Valley Savings Bank Loan post-game show. Looking for a loan with no hassle, they can help. Look for a bank, local lenders, your community, local bank. Fox Valley Savings Bank, Marion University player of the game. Log on to marionuniversity.edu.com. Pretty easy. Kennedy Coleman, 37 of 38, goes a perfect 3 for 3 in net in the shootout. She was fantastic. BCI Burke, play of the game. Log on Burke Careers for the play that moves you. There's a lot of things you could go back to in this game. I'm going to just be simple and use the Jacobson OT winner. Same move she did the last time. Forehand, backhand, forehand, tucked it home. Had the whole 4x6. AirTech presents our next game broadcast. No matter which type of heating system you have in your home, the knowledgeable technicians can perform a timely repair if things go wrong. Go to RadioPlusInfo.com. You don't really have to go to RadioPlusInfo.com. Next game broadcast starts in about 5 minutes with the St. Mary Springs Ledgers and the Tomahawk Hatchets. Battle of the top teams in Division II. We'll be back on air for that in just a little while.